Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where we explore the depths of Stoic wisdom and apply it to our modern lives. Today, let's delve into a thought-provoking concept. What the eyes don't see, the ears don't hear, the mouth doesn't speak, the heart won't hurt. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. This ancient adage, often depicted by the image of three monkeys covering their eyes, ears, and mouth, is more than just a simple proverb. At first glance, it might seem to suggest a life of ignorance, advising us to turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to the world's evils, to live in a bubble of blissful unawareness. Some might even interpret this as a call to live detachedly, to ignore the irritating and offensive realities of life. But is this truly what it means? Or is there a deeper, more profound philosophy hidden within this simple image? Join me as we uncover the true essence of this ancient wisdom. Is it a call for ignorance or a deeper, more stoic understanding of life? Let's find out together with Stoic in Your Life. In everyone's life, we often witness wrongdoings and controversies. If everyone just complies with not seeing, not hearing, not speaking, where would society, community, family, and each individual's life head? And if one keeps covering their ears, eyes, and mouth for their entire life, would life still hold meaning? The statue of the three monkeys, not seeing, not hearing, not speaking, originates from the Japanese three-nose philosophy. In Japan, at the Toshogu Shrine in the city of Nikko, there still exists an ancient sculpture depicting the three monkeys named Mizaru, Kikazaru, and Aiwazaru, meaning covering eyes, covering ears, covering mouth, respectively, created by the famous artist Hidari Jingoro in the 17th century. In fact, the zaru suffix in the names of all three monkeys sounds similar to the Japanese word saru, meaning monkey. Mizaru, covering eyes, implies I do not see evil. Iwazaru, covering mouth, implies I do not speak evil. Kikazaru, covering ears, implies I do not hear evil. Moreover, the Japanese also convey a deeper meaning in the three wise monkeys. Cover eyes to see with the heart. Cover ears to listen with the heart. Cover mouth to speak with the heart. When the heart is calm, not disturbed by the evils seen by the eyes, heard by the ears, spoken by the mouth, then naturally, the heart will generate goodness, and people will live with heart, seeing, hearing, speaking, and doing things with heart. The image of the three-nosed monkeys also reminds us that we must control our restless hearts, which are no different from a monkey that likes to run around. Human nature is inherently curious, so we want to hear, see, and then retell or comment on anything about anyone, even if it's unrelated. However, hearing, seeing, and speaking about others' affairs only wastes us our time and makes us ugly. Ugly here refers to the heart, as prying into others' affairs rarely focuses on the good. Therefore, hearing, seeing, and speaking all need to be selective, to hope to maintain a peaceful heart. When our perception of the world through hearing, seeing, and speaking becomes refined and profound from within, we will be able to observe and evaluate every issue completely. In this video, I will not delve into the philosophy that everyone already knows, but will share my own perspective. This is not a philosophy I just discovered, but rather feelings and thoughts when looking at the three monkeys. These thoughts help me feel positive every time I start a new day, and even help me feel lighter when going through truly undesirable situations. 1. Not listening. How many unpleasant things must your ears endure each day? You and I are sharing a table at a cozy cafe sipping our favorite drinks. As we chat, you start to share the burdens your ears carry each day. There's the sharp sting of your mother's scolding, the heavy weight of your teacher's grievances, and the piercing jabs of your friends' criticisms. It's a relentless barrage of words that can wear down even the strongest spirit. Now, think about love. When you're in love, every word from your significant other holds immense power. Unaffectionate words from them can feel like a cold, unyielding rain, drenching your heart in sorrow. And then there's work. Oh, the daily grind. You trudge through your boss's reproaches and navigate the treacherous waters of gossipy colleagues, their sarcastic comments like hidden rocks waiting to shipwreck your day. But it doesn't end there. Even in solitude, peace seems elusive. The world outside doesn't quiet down. Barking dogs, chirping cicadas, and screaming children form a symphony of chaos, each sound a reminder of the world's relentless pace. How terrible. I just want to ask one question. Have you ever tried plugging your ears for a few hours? You might find this confusing, right? I mean, tightly sealing your ears with earplugs, so your hands are still free to do anything. If you haven't tried this silly thing yet, don't rush to scold me for advising you foolishly. Just try it, and then tell me how you feel. I'll make a guess. And after you've tried it, tell me how much of what I guessed matches what you actually felt. Let's start. Wow, it feels strange when suddenly all sounds seem to disappear. An overwhelming sense of quietness fills your mind. 10 minutes pass and you're still delighted, because everything, irritating to the ears, suddenly falls silent. You can concentrate on whatever you want. 20 minutes, then 30 minutes. A little sparrow suddenly visits the flower tree. It hops from branch to branch, shaking its cute little head. For a moment, you wonder if it's chirping as it did during previous visits. You suddenly remember you're in the ear-plugging challenge and remind yourself not to get distracted. Isn't this quietness what you've always wanted? Suddenly it starts to rain. You stand on the porch watching the heavy rain, feeling strange to see it without hearing it. You feel disconnected from the rain, like watching it on TV with the volume turned down to 0. 40 minutes. You feel time passing unusually slowly. Then your phone suddenly rings. Honey is calling. That's it. You quickly remove the earplugs, feeling overwhelmingly happy to hear the familiar, warm voice. What are you doing, my love? So that's it. Just try and see how long you can feel comfortable not hearing. It's not about setting a Guinness record for the longest time a normal person can keep earplugs in. It's about realizing that every day you get annoyed by things that are unpleasant to the ear, while neglecting the ordinary wonders your ears offer you. It's the chirping of birds in the sunny green grass. It's the rustling wind chasing leaves around the lake. It's the sound of rain in a quiet night. It's the voice of a baby calling for its mother. It's the sweet whisper of love. I love you so much, you know? Even you don't bother to realize that being born without a hearing impairment is already a wonderful and miraculous gift. In these moments, remember the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This ancient advice holds a profound truth. Sometimes, the most powerful thing we can do is choose what we listen to. By filtering the noise, focusing on the positive, and letting go of the negative, we shield our hearts from unnecessary pain. So as you navigate through the cacophony of life, remember that you have the power to tune out the noise. Choose your soundscape wisely, for in the silence you create, you'll find a peace that the world cannot disturb. Let this be your shield, your sanctuary, where the heart remains unscathed by the unkind words of the world. 2. Not looking. Now let's continue with the second challenge, blindfolding. This isn't about the temporary blindness we experience while sleeping, feeling shy, or in the darkness of night. It's about deliberately covering your eyes and attempting to navigate your daily life. This task, I assure you, is exponentially more challenging than the ear-plugging challenge. With sight as your usual guide, its absence turns your world into an unfamiliar darkness. You clumsily reach for objects that are deceptively close, your feet tentatively probe the ground, cautious yet often tripping. The simple pleasures of scrolling through Facebook, engaging in online debates, or casual chatting become unattainable. But if you persist in this act of self-imposed blindness, a revelation dawns upon you, a profound realization, a newfound appreciation. You begin to comprehend the immense fortune you possess each morning when you open your eyes to a world bathed in clarity. You witness the reflection of your own eyes in the mirror, a sight of unspoken gratitude. You marvel at the roses in bloom, their petals kissed by morning dew. Your eyes linger on the pure, chubby cheeks of a baby. The familiar path you tread daily now reveals the welcoming embrace of purple bean flowers heralding the arrival of summer. You observe the playful dance of sunlight filtering through the leaves on the sidewalk. You catch the tender, loving gaze of your partner, and as you lift your gaze to the sky, you find yourself mesmerized by the carefree drift of fluffy white clouds. In the aftermath of this modest challenge, life unfurls in a tapestry of vibrant, exquisite details. And I trust you now embrace a profound sense of gratitude for the eyes that lead you through life. To echo the words of a Stoic philosopher, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This experiment is a testament to that truth. It connects us to the modern world, where we often take for granted the simple, yet essential gifts we possess. My advice: cherish these gifts. Live with awareness and gratitude, for in doing so, you enrich not just your vision but your entire existence. 3. Not speaking. Just one more small challenge: not speaking. Wow, you exclaim, that's easy. Isn't this part of meditation retreats? And there are countless hermits in the mountains who spend years in silence. Well, we delve into the concept of silence, not just as a spiritual practice but as a part of everyday life. Often, we associate silence with monks in the Himalayas or participants in meditation retreats, where the absence of speech is a pathway to inner peace. However, the challenge here is to consider silence in the context of our daily lives amidst family and societal interactions. Imagine the scenario where you are unable to speak, not by choice but by circumstance. This limitation isn't about the profound silence of a monk but the inability to engage in simple, everyday conversations. Think about the times you wanted to express gratitude with a simple "thank you," or the moments you wished to offer an apology with a heartfelt "sorry." These are the instances where the power of speech is profoundly felt. In this context, the proverb, "What the eyes don't see, the ears don't hear, the mouth doesn't speak, the heart won't hurt," gains a new dimension. It's not just about avoiding pain through ignorance or silence. It's about the impact of our words and the weight they carry in our relationships and daily interactions. To illustrate this, let's consider a story from a small village where a young person decided to take a vow of silence for a week. During this time, they observed more, listened more, and understood the unspoken needs and emotions of those around them. This experience taught them the value of words and the importance of listening. In conclusion, while silence can be a source of peace and introspection, it also teaches us the significance of our words. The lesson here is to use our speech wisely, to understand its impact on others, and to appreciate the power of listening. As we navigate through life, let's remember that our words can heal, hurt, create, and destroy. Let's choose them with care and use them to make a positive difference in the world. Among us, how many are grateful for being able to hear, see, speak normally? Or do most of us only get annoyed with things we consider irritating to the ears, eyesores? Often, we find ourselves ensnared in the trivial annoyances of life, labeling them as irritating to the ears or eyesores, without pausing to appreciate the fundamental abilities that allow us to experience these sensations. It's only when we stop taking these capabilities for granted that a profound sense of gratitude begins to blossom within us. This realization is akin to awakening from a deep slumber, where we suddenly recognize the value of these 3 wonderful gifts we possess. As we embark on this journey of gratitude, our perspective shifts. We learn to listen not just passively but with active engagement, absorbing the nuances and subtleties of the world's symphony. Our vision, too, undergoes a transformation. We begin to see the world not as a place filled with flaws and imperfections, but as a canvas of optimism, painted with endless possibilities and opportunities. Our speech, once perhaps thoughtless or harsh, becomes infused with kindness and compassion. We speak not just to be heard, but to uplift, encourage, and heal. This newfound appreciation often ignites a desire to extend our blessings to those less fortunate. In helping those who cannot hear, see, or speak, we find a deeper connection to humanity. Our acts of kindness ripple through the lives of others, creating a symphony of goodwill and empathy. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." This sentiment echoes through our actions, reminding us that our capacity to help others is not just a duty, but a privilege. In this process of sharing and caring, our lives become enriched with an unparalleled sense of peace. It's as if a seed of love, long dormant within our hearts, suddenly sprouts and grows into a towering tree, its branches reaching out to the sky. This tree blooms with flowers of happiness, each petal a testament to the joy that comes from giving and sharing. Our gratitude becomes a beacon, guiding us through life's challenges and reminding us of the beauty in simplicity. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world where distractions are plentiful and connections often superficial, this message holds even greater significance. We are reminded to slow down, to savor the moments, to listen to the whispers of nature, to observe the beauty in the mundane, and to speak words that heal, not hurt. Our advice to the modern man is simple, yet profound. Cherish your abilities, practice gratitude, and extend your blessings to others. In doing so, you not only enrich your own life but also contribute to a kinder, more compassionate world. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let us hold on to this wisdom. Let us remember that in the quiet appreciation of our basic abilities lies the key to a fulfilling and meaningful life. For what the eyes see, the ears hear, and the mouth speaks, the heart feels deeply, and in this feeling lies the essence of our humanity. We're taking a brief moment to express our deepest gratitude for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you've absorbed the essence of what the eyes don't see, the ears don't hear, the mouth doesn't speak, the heart won't hurt, you're on the path to profound wisdom. Drop a comment with eyes wide open to show your commitment to seeing beyond the surface. Stay with us, as the most enlightening revelations are yet to be discovered. Next, I will talk about the 3 things wise people speak less of, controlling their speech to avoid unnecessary disasters. When conversing with others, a truly wise person always speaks 2 parts and keeps 1 part to themselves. No matter how good the relationship with the other person is, they always pay attention to the context and know the limits. If it's something that shouldn't be said, they will not say it. First, speak less about one's own achievements. We delve into the wisdom of speaking less about one's own achievements, a practice embraced by the truly intelligent. Picture a tall tree, standing proud and high. It's an undeniable fact that the taller the tree, the stronger the winds it must withstand. This metaphor beautifully encapsulates the idea that boasting about one's intelligence or achievements often invites more trouble than it's worth. It's a subtle reminder that humility, not arrogance, is the hallmark of true wisdom. Now, it's not inherently wrong to showcase your abilities. In fact, there are moments when it's crucial to demonstrate your talents, especially when opportunities knock on your door. It's about seizing these moments with grace and effectiveness, rather than indulging in self-aggrandizement. The key lies in knowing when and how to display your capabilities without crossing the line into vanity. However, the line between confidence and arrogance is often blurred. Some, in their quest for recognition, end up engaging in boastful and ostentatious behavior. They mistakenly believe that this will earn them admiration, but the reality is quite the opposite. Such actions usually breed resentment and dislike among peers. It's a classic case of overreaching, where one's efforts to shine only result in casting a shadow. Consider those who are always eager to compare themselves with others. Engaging in this comparison game is a no-win situation. If you happen to outshine them, it can lead to jealousy, creating unnecessary conflicts, and in some cases, even leading to attempts to tarnish your reputation. It's a reminder of the old Stoic wisdom, as Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In other words, rising above petty comparisons and rivalries is a virtue in itself. In navigating the complexities of social interactions, humility emerges as a powerful tool. It's not about diminishing your worth, but about understanding the value of subtlety in communication. Humility is the quiet strength that earns respect and admiration, without the need for loud declarations of one's own greatness. It's about letting your actions speak for themselves, allowing others to discover your talents and achievements, without you having to broadcast them. In conclusion, The art of speaking less about one's own achievements is a testament to the wisdom of restraint and humility. It's about understanding that true recognition comes not from self-promotion, but from the quiet confidence of letting your work and character speak for themselves. Remember, in the words of another great Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Let this be a guiding principle in your journey towards wisdom and personal growth. Second, speak less about one's family's private matters. In the wise words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This ancient adage resonates deeply with the second principle of wise speech, the cautious discussion of one's family's private matters. In a world where oversharing has become a norm, especially with the advent of social media, the art of restraint in speech is more relevant than ever. Consider the old saying, show off the beauty and hide the ugliness. This is particularly pertinent when it comes to family affairs. The intricacies and challenges within a family are akin to delicate threads in a tapestry not meant for public display. The urge to share, to seek empathy or understanding, is a natural human inclination. However, in doing so, we often forget a crucial aspect of human nature, the lack of true empathy. It's a harsh reality, but the understanding and compassion we seek from others are often superficial. They can never fully grasp the depth of our familial struggles or the pain endured. In the pursuit of closeness or intimacy, one might feel compelled to divulge family matters. Yet this can be a double-edged sword. The patience of the listener is not infinite, and the narrative of your family's challenges can morph as it passes through the grapevine, leading to unintended consequences. Gossip and mockery, often cloaked in feigned concern, can tarnish not just your reputation, but that of your family as well. It's a modern-day echo of the ancient wisdom. Loose lips sink ships. The stories we share can inadvertently become the ammunition used against us. Moreover, in today's interconnected world, the line between private and public has blurred. What is shared in confidence can easily become public knowledge, amplified by the power of social media and digital communication. This amplification can lead to a distortion of the original narrative, causing harm and misunderstanding on a scale previously unimaginable. Therefore, it is prudent to exercise restraint and discernment when discussing family matters. This doesn't mean building walls or fostering secrecy, rather it's about choosing wisely the confidants and the extent of the details shared. It's about understanding that some aspects of our lives are sacred and deserve to be guarded. In doing so, we not only protect ourselves and our loved ones, but also cultivate a sense of dignity and respect for the sanctity of family life. In conclusion, as we navigated the complexities of modern communication, let us remember the value of speaking less about private family matters. By doing so, we uphold the dignity of our family, protect our privacy, and maintain healthy boundaries in our relationships. In a world where sharing is just a click away, the wise choose to speak with caution and listen with empathy. Third, speak less about one's own wealth. A wise individual understands the value of discretion, especially when it comes to financial matters. Regardless of the size of their fortune, they recognize the importance of keeping their financial status private, using their resources to enrich their own lives rather than to impress others. This principle is rooted in a profound understanding of human nature. Emotions, though powerful, often cloud judgment, especially when intertwined with financial matters. It's a harsh reality that self-interest often prevails over moral and ethical considerations. People, driven by their own goals and desires, may act unscrupulously to gain personal benefits, sometimes at the expense of others. This behavior is particularly evident in matters involving money, which can hold a more significant allure than personal relationships. Life teaches us that not everyone we encounter will become a true friend. Not everyone responds to sincerity with kindness, nor does everyone appreciate help. In many cases, the allure of financial gain overshadows the value of human connections. Therefore, a wise person navigates life with an understanding that revealing too much about their financial status can attract unwanted attention and intentions. To embody wisdom in your interactions, remember these 3 principles. Speak less of your wealth, for in silence lies safety. Your financial status should be a private affair, a tool for personal growth and security, not a topic for public discourse. By doing so, you protect yourself from those who might be swayed more by greed than by genuine friendship or moral integrity. Consider the tale of King Midas. His wish for everything he touched to turn to gold seemed like a blessing, but quickly became a curse. This story illustrates the pitfalls of greed and the importance of valuing what truly matters in life. Like Midas, we must recognize that wealth, while valuable, should not dominate our interactions or dictate our relationships. In conclusion, embrace this wisdom. Speak less of your wealth and more of your values. Let your actions and character speak louder than your financial status. This approach not only fosters genuine relationships, but also safeguards your well-being, allowing you to live a life rich in authenticity and true wealth, the wealth of character. In the final part of the video, let us reflect on the saying, "Life has its gains and losses. The more desires, the less happiness." Instead of focusing on profits and losses, instead of paying attention to others' opinions, it is better to accept being an ordinary self in life, accomplishing everything, living a simpler life with fewer desires. There was a time in youth when we all were fearless young people. Everyone hoped that through difficulties they would taste the fruits of success, making material life more abundant and wonderful things would come. Only then life would not become meaningless. But when you truly mature, having experienced many hardships and thorns, your worldview also changes. Especially when entering middle age, truly intelligent people not only stand arrogantly facing difficulties, but also learn to bow their heads, accepting a simple life, being an ordinary person. At that time, one truly realizes that happiness is having a joyful time, not worrying about losses and gains in life. When we can maintain a calm attitude in success, a serene soul in facing life, nothing is difficult to achieve a fulfilling life. 1. Life has its gains and losses. In our journey through life, we often encounter the delicate balance of gains and losses. This concept has been eloquently captured by the words of the Chinese writer Zhuangjiang, a celebrated figure who lived a remarkable 105 years. Her philosophy, deeply rooted in simplicity and purity, has resonated with many over the years. She famously stated, "A simple life, a noble soul, is the highest state of life." This profound statement serves as a guiding beacon for those seeking contentment in a world often cluttered with desires and material pursuits. Zhuangjiang's approach to life wasn't just limited to her writing. She embodied this philosophy in her everyday existence. In her later years, her home was a testament to her beliefs. With concrete floors and the presence of elegant flowers and grass, her living space was a reflection of her inner world, one that cherished the beauty of simplicity and the rich fragrance of literature and books. It was a space that transcended materialistic allure, focusing instead on the essence of life and the joy found in the simpler things. Her husband, writer Tiancheng Tu, saw her as the wisest and most talented woman, a testament to her profound understanding of life's true essence. Zhuangjiang's life teaches us a valuable lesson. In the pursuit of happiness, it's often the things we let go of that matter the most. Living simply allows us to sidestep many of life's complications, reducing trivial concerns and freeing us to devote our time and energy to what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. This philosophy aligns closely with the teachings of Stoic philosophers. Seneca, a renowned Stoic, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This echoes Zhuangjiang's sentiment, emphasizing the importance of cherishing the present moment and finding joy in the simplicity of life. As you reflect on these ideas, consider how your own desires might be shaping your happiness. Are there aspects of your life cluttered with unnecessary wants distracting you from the true essence of joy and contentment? Remember, a life filled with endless desires can often lead to a path of perpetual dissatisfaction. Instead, Embracing simplicity and focusing on what genuinely matters can lead to a more fulfilling and contented existence. So, as you navigate the complexities of life, take a moment to ponder the wisdom of Zhuangjiang and the Stoics. Consider the beauty of a simple life, where each moment is treasured and happiness is found not in the abundance of possessions but in the richness of the soul. Let this be a guiding light in your journey, helping you to find true happiness in the simplicity and purity of life. 2. Happiness is having fewer desires. The more desires, the less happiness. This profound statement reveals that, as our desires grow, our sense of satisfaction diminishes, distancing us from true happiness. Happiness isn't tied to the accumulation of wealth or achievements. Human desires are like an endless ocean, constantly ebbing and flowing, never fully satisfied. Each achievement or acquisition only sparks further desires, leading to a perpetual cycle of wanting more. This cycle often results in a focus on profits and losses, overshadowing the simple joys of life and leading us away from genuine contentment. Reflecting on this, Zhuangjiang, upon reaching the milestone of 100 years, shared a profound insight in her speech. She said, "We once longed for the waves of fate, and finally discovered that the most beautiful scenery in life is the tranquility in each person's heart." This metaphor of life's tranquility resonates deeply, emphasizing the beauty and peace found within, rather than in external achievements or recognition. In the journey of life, it's natural to harbor dreams and aspirations, to seek opportunities for self-expression, and to desire success and recognition. However, with maturity and understanding, we come to realize that some ambitions are unattainable. This realization shouldn't be viewed as defeat, but as an opportunity to refocus on what truly matters. Echoing the wisdom of the Stoics, Seneca once said, "True happiness isn't to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This philosophy aligns perfectly with the concept of embracing a simpler life, one with fewer desires. By shifting our focus away from external validation and material gains, we open ourselves to the richness of ordinary life. Accepting and appreciating our ordinary selves allows us to live more authentically, finding joy in simplicity and fostering space for personal growth and inner development. In today's fast-paced modern world, where success is often measured by material wealth and social status, this message is particularly relevant. The pursuit of fewer desires is not about abandoning ambition, but about finding balance and contentment in what we already have. It's about understanding that happiness comes not from external achievements, but from internal peace and satisfaction. To men in their 30s to 60s, this message serves as a gentle reminder and a wise counsel. It encourages a re-evaluation of priorities, urging a focus on personal growth, inner peace, and the simple joys of life. By embracing fewer desires, we open ourselves to a more fulfilling, happier existence, grounded in the present and rich in the tranquility of our own hearts. 3. Not bound by material things. The relentless pursuit of material wealth often brings with it a host of challenges and disappointments. Each failure and loss chips away at our happiness, leaving us drained and disillusioned. In this endless race, we sacrifice precious moments that could be spent savoring the simpler joys of life. Our energy and time, once abundant, become consumed by this pursuit, leaving little room for anything else. Contrastingly, those who embrace a life of simplicity navigate their journey with a different compass. Unburdened by the constant need for more, they find contentment in the essentials, appreciating what they have, rather than lamenting what they lack. This approach to life brings a clarity and peace that is often elusive in a material-driven world. It's akin to the wisdom found in ancient stories, where the happiest characters are those who desire little and live simply. Now consider the tale of a wise old man who lived in a humble cottage. Despite having little in terms of material wealth, he was known far and wide for his contentment and joy. His secret? He cherished the simple things in life, the warmth of the sun, the beauty of nature, and the company of good friends. This story echoes the timeless lesson that happiness often lies not in having more, but in appreciating what we already have. In conclusion, the pursuit of material desires can often lead to a life filled with dissatisfaction and unrest. The key to a fulfilling life lies in simplicity and contentment. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the endless desire for more, we can find peace and happiness. As we navigate through life, let us remember that true wealth is not measured in material possessions, but in the joy and contentment we find in our everyday experiences. Let this be a guiding principle for a more serene and fulfilling life. 4. Cultivating the essence of being. Everyone hopes to prove their abilities to be recognized by those around them as soon as possible. But after enough ups and downs in life, one realizes that whether achievements are big or small, success or failure, they are personal matters unrelated to others. Therefore, wise people do not live for others. In the journey of life, truly intelligent people follow their hearts, not letting themselves be influenced by others. Only then life is full and complete. Embracing simplicity isn't about extinguishing desires, it's about understanding the beauty of sufficiency. You don't need a legion of friends, just a handful of genuine ones. Speak less, but when you do, let your actions echo your words. Remember, actions resonate more profoundly than mere words. When you embody this principle, life transforms into a lighter, more joyful journey. Simplicity is a form of wisdom, often overlooked. Stepping out of academia into the real world, many carry their dreams into a stark reality. In the pursuit of self-discovery and ambition, it's easy to stray off the path. By midlife, there's a poignant realization of the invaluable things lost along the way. Consider those with uncluttered minds. They might not chase grand ambitions, but their dedication to self-improvement and growth is unwavering. It's in this steady, purposeful progress that they ascend to life's zenith. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This encapsulates the essence of our journey. By nurturing our inner selves and embracing the wisdom of simplicity, we unlock a life of true fulfillment and happiness. This path, less trodden, is where contentment and peace lie. So let's walk this path together, discovering the richness in simplicity, the power in quiet growth, and the joy in being true to ourselves. As we come to the end of our journey exploring the profound philosophy of what the eyes don't see, the ears don't hear, the mouth doesn't speak, the heart won't hurt, I hope this video has offered you a new perspective on how to approach life's complexities with a more peaceful and understanding heart. Remember, it's not about ignoring the world around us, but about choosing what we let affect us, nurturing our inner peace and wisdom. If you've found value in this video, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our Stoic in Your Life channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our upcoming videos, where we'll continue to delve into life's intriguing philosophies and insights. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey. Your support and engagement mean the world to us. Until next time, keep living with heart, seeing the good, hearing the joy, and speaking kindness into the world. Stay wise, stay wonderful. "15 Stoic Principles to Master the Art of Not Caring." Although I believe that each of us lives our own life and decides to follow the path we choose, we must acknowledge that there are many things we cannot influence. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we are the masters of our own lives. We think that life is like a movie, and we are the scriptwriter, director, and actor. That is not a realistic view of life. In reality, we are just actors, and we are given a role that we need to play. Those who follow Stoicism believe that we need to perform that role to the best of our ability. However, you do not need to imitate how others live. You can still perform your role in your own style. Let me give you an example. Over the past few decades, many actors have played the Joker in Batman movies, from Jack Nicholson to Jared Leto. For me, the most outstanding portrayal of the Joker was by Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. No one embodied the character as well as he did, and no one else but Heath Ledger could have played that role in that way. Our lives are not much different. We decide how we perform our roles. We have the ability to shape our perspective on life. All of us have our own style and personality. You do not need to waste too much energy being angry about why life happens the way it does. When things go well, enjoy them. When things are tough, overcome them. Life is cyclical, so good times will follow bad times and vice versa. The art of not caring is a pivotal concept in the art of Stoicism. When you master the art of not caring, it allows you to be in total control of yourself. Others can no longer influence you or take control of you. In this video today, we will go over 15 Stoic lessons in order for you to master the art of not caring. Before we start this video, I would like to say thank you for watching. Embrace life's inherent imperfections. As humans, we crave stability and predictability, hoping for a life that unfolds seamlessly. Yet life's canvas is streaked with the unexpected. Errors occur, plans falter, and adversity is a frequent visitor. Perfection is a horizon forever unreachable. When we impose the burden of perfection upon life, ourselves, or our peers, we become architects of our own discontent. Resist the urge to dictate how life should unfold. Clinging to this desire breeds stress, fuels rage, and sows bitterness when life dances to its own unpredictable rhythm. Instead, greet imperfection with open arms, channeling your vigor into navigating the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. Meet challenges with creativity devoid of criticism. Offer empathy to others for their imperfections, recognizing the shared human experience of flaws, and extend the same kindness to yourself. Strive for personal betterment daily, driven by the aspiration to grow, not by the whip of self-criticism for missteps. Progress is a journey taken in small, uneven steps. Understand that our longing for impeccable order often springs from a deep-seated craving for control. Trust in your innate ability to steer through life's capricious twists, even when they bring pain or fear. Release the grip on your need for it to be different. Embrace the unpredictable journey of life with a spirit of acceptance and wisdom. It's not about avoiding the storms, but learning to sail in all conditions. Flow with life, not against it, and watch how it transforms your experience. This is the path of the Stoic, walked with resilience, grace, and an open heart. Embrace what's within your reach. The wisdom of Epictetus teaches us a fundamental life lesson: discernment between what's in our control and what's beyond it. When life throws challenges your way, take a moment to step back, breathe deeply, and distinguish the elements you can affect from those you cannot. Invest your efforts in what you can shape: your mindset, your reactions, your behavior. Release the urge to dominate the uncontrollable, the actions of others, unforeseen circumstances, the past or the future. Pursuing such control is a path to frustration. Embrace the limits of your influence with calm acceptance. This selective focus liberates you. It spares you from the futile pursuit of the unattainable and clears the way for intentional action. While it's prudent to strive for betterment within reasonable bounds, detach from the outcomes dependent on variables outside your grasp. True contentment springs from living by your principles and making conscious choices, not from exerting force upon the impermeable. Let your peace come from within, not from the external world you navigate. Practice mindfulness. If you catch yourself replaying past events or fretting over what's to come, it's time to refocus on the here and now. Engage fully with your surroundings. Take in the sights, sounds, and sensations that surround you in this very moment. Establishing a routine of mindfulness meditation can bolster your ability to concentrate and stay anchored in the present. Find a comfortable spot, shut your eyes, and let your breath's natural rhythm be your anchor. When your thoughts inevitably drift, observe them without judgment and then gently return to your breathing. This practice of staying rooted in the fluid present helps avoid the trap of fixating on a static past or an uncertain future. By living each moment to its fullest, life's simple pleasures become more vibrant and meaningful. Make it a habit to continually bring your focus back to the present throughout your day. Savor the small joys, a comforting beverage, a shared laugh, the caress of the breeze. It's in these details that life's true richness is found, often missed when our minds are elsewhere. While foresight is valuable, it's the mindful appreciation of the now that builds true resilience. Remember, as Seneca once said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Let this be a guiding principle as you navigate through your day with Stoic. Embracing the Stoic viewpoint. Choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been, so Marcus Aurelius reminds us. This encapsulates the Stoic principle that perspective shapes our experience. In the face of adversity, it's instinctive to react emotionally, yet Stoicism teaches us to hold back, to observe our emotions without immediate action. Pause and breathe, allowing yourself a moment of detachment to consider the situation with the dispassion of an outsider. Question the scale of your reaction. Does it match the reality of the event? With the wisdom of hindsight, how significant will this moment seem? What perspective would be the most rational? This reflective approach dilutes the intensity of emotions, providing the mental clarity needed for deliberate decision-making. While it's important to acknowledge your feelings, they shouldn't govern your actions. As Epictetus once said, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. Your power lies in your perception. Even in hardship, there's a lesson to be found, a silver lining to be seen. Our reality is largely constructed by our chosen viewpoint, and by adopting a Stoic perspective, we can transform obstacles into stepping stones for personal growth and resilience. Let go of entitlement. In life's complex tapestry, it's a common trap to believe that sheer will or desire entitles us to a certain outcome. Yet the universe dances to its own rhythm, not to the beat of our individual drums. When you catch yourself bristling with frustration over unmet expectations, pause. Remember, life owes us no favors. Shed the notion that the world should bend to your will. Instead, embrace the liberating truth that life, including the people in it, owes us nothing. This realization isn't a cause for despair but a call to action. What truly belongs to you is your capacity to respond, your chosen values, and the way you wield the tools at your disposal. That's where your focus should flourish. Epictetus, a sage of Stoicism, once imparted, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Pour your energy into what you can control with a calm heart, then step back and let life unfold. By shedding the cloak of entitlement, you gain a tranquil mind and the wisdom to navigate life's currents constructively. Your joy becomes a reflection of your character and decisions. When you expect less, life has a way of offering more, often beyond what you could have envisioned. Accept change. Attempting to rigidly control or hold on to things as they are inevitably fails and leads to suffering. Contemplate this. The certainty of aging, the inevitability of loss, and the finality of death are universal. Relationships and circumstances are in perpetual motion, just like the relentless turning of the wheel of life. To be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over, it stands unmoved, and the raging of the sea falls still around it. Marcus Aurelius. This quote reminds us to stand resilient amidst life's ceaseless changes. When you catch yourself resisting the new or yearning for the old, take a moment. Recognize that fighting life's inherent flux only breeds stress and sorrow. Let go of the illusion of control. With mindful acceptance of change, step forward to meet it with valor. Believe that when a door closes, another opens, often beyond the scope of our imagination. Navigate through disruptions, growing as you go. While it's vital to respect and mourn what's gone, don't dwell in bygone days. Instead, pivot your attention to the new paths unfolding before you. Welcoming the ebb and flow of existence keeps you adaptable, ready to respond with wisdom to the unfolding moments. Seneca wisely noted, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Embrace life's cycles. Welcome the closures that pave the way for meaningful new chapters. Assess with wisdom. Casting judgment is a reflex, but it often reflects more on the judge than the judged. Before you pass judgment, halt. Ask yourself if it's rooted in your own insecurities, pride, or trivial concerns. Is the trait you're critiquing truly harmful, or is it simply a harmless idiosyncrasy? Consider the possibility of good intentions behind actions that seem offensive. Could cultural differences be at play? Recall that those who are wounded may inadvertently wound others. Reserve judgment until you've considered their perspective. Direct your critiques at actions that manifest injustice, cruelty, or harm. Seek to comprehend, rather than to condemn. Judgment can obstruct the path to learning and reconciliation. As Marcus Aurelius once said, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. Practice tolerance. When it's time to offer feedback, do so with kindness, aiming to uplift rather than to find fault. Refrain from nitpicking over trivialities or subjective matters. Encourage those around you by focusing more on their potential than their shortcomings. Embrace forgiveness. Holding on to anger is a self-inflicted wound. If wronged, seek justice but avoid the trap of vengeance. Remember the Stoic wisdom of Epictetus. Men are not disturbed by things, but by the view which they take of them. Detach from the pain by releasing resentment. Forgiveness is not an endorsement of wrongdoing. It's a liberation from the burden of bitterness. It's an internal process, wishing well to those who've wronged you, from a safe distance. This frees you from the shackles of past grievances. Understand that those who cause harm are often battling their own demons. Show compassion, but maintain boundaries. To dissolve anger, identify the underlying need it masks, whether it's for respect, security, or acceptance. Seek to fulfill these needs constructively, not through resentment. As Marcus Aurelius wisely counseled, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Forgiveness is a profound act of self-care that halts the cycle of retaliation. It takes strength and time to heal, but it opens the door to the present and future. Cultivate laughter. Laughter is a sanctuary in a chaotic world. It grants perspective and joy, essential for enduring life's challenges. In adversity, find humor in the mundane, be it through a whimsical video or a shared joke. Laughter is a balm even in the darkest times, easing stress and rejuvenating the soul. Embrace your playful side. It's a wellspring of creativity and a beacon in hardship. Laughter knits stronger social ties and fortifies resilience. It's a celebration of our collective human experience transcending our differences. Seneca once remarked, "A happy life is one which is in accordance with its own nature." Let humor diminish the weight of troubles. By laughing at our problems, we shrink them, balancing life's gravity with the levity of laughter. Embrace the full spectrum of life's experiences, but let laughter be the counterweight to sorrow. It's a healing force, lifting us from the depths of despair. Cultivate self-mastery. Our power lies within our ability to refine our own character and habits, while our influence on altering others is often limited. When you find yourself irked by the refusal of others to conform to your ideals, pause. This path often leads to bitterness and frustration when the world doesn't conform to our desires. Redirect your focus inward. Ask yourself, which virtues can you develop further? How can you embody the change you wish to see? As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, men are disturbed not by things but by the view which they take of them. It's through our own efforts that we evolve, not by longing for others to change. Be the exemplar of the excellence you seek in the world. Offer guidance to those who genuinely seek it, but remember that each person must journey towards growth in their own time. Avoid passing judgment or imposing your will. By concentrating on your personal evolution, you'll find peace and self-assurance. Excel in living out your values, and the actions of others will become less of a concern. Nurture your own virtues first. Everything else will fall into place. Embrace simplicity. The pursuit of wealth, status, and material luxury seldom yields true contentment. When you catch yourself fixated on acquiring impressive homes, vehicles, gadgets, or other extravagances, question the underlying need you're attempting to satisfy. Why link your self-esteem to material possessions? Strive for a life of simplicity, choosing ethical and lasting items with intention. Satisfy your needs without succumbing to surplus. Seek out the riches that money can't procure. Serenity in nature, the joy of reading, the warmth of genuine connections. Moreover, ponder the true cost of prioritizing professional success and material gain over purpose and relationships. Understand how the pursuit of material wealth can inflate the ego and divert us from loftier goals. Does it truly nourish your soul? Seneca wisely observed, "True poverty is not in the man with too little, but in the man who craves more." Wealth of spirit comes from cultivating insight and integrity, not from amassing belongings. Financial stability can alleviate life's pressures, yet beyond a certain threshold, additional wealth adds little to our happiness. Distinguish between the means of living and the ends, virtue, service, and the full expression of your unique talents. Embrace humility. Inflating our significance in events is a common folly. We must remember that many factors lie beyond our grasp. As you find yourself basking in success, pause to acknowledge the hand of fortune, the aid of others, and the elements you cannot command. Heed the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. We are not disturbed by things, but by the view which we take of them. Our perceptions can deceive, shaped by biases and misconceptions. Maintain a modest perspective about your importance in the grand scheme. We are but actors on a stage for a fleeting moment. Perform your act with modesty, seeking contentment in the act itself, rather than the applause. Embrace a balanced self-regard, accepting the twists of fate with equanimity. Strive to effect change where possible, but refrain from self-reproach when the universe consents otherwise. Value silence. There is profound wisdom in restraint from hasty speech. Observe the urge to express every thought unfiltered. Pause. Reflect on whether your words are necessary, or if they will serve any purpose. The Stoic Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." Excessive talk, even when harmless, can be frivolous. Practice the art of listening, for as the Stoic Zeno observed, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak." Let your words be few and deliberate. Ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Will it enhance the quiet? If not, choose the path of silent reflection. Speak with intention when duty calls, but know that not every thought warrants expression. Silence conserves energy and wards off needless strife, allowing for a collected and powerful presence. Embrace your fate, Amor Fati. Instead of bristling at life's discomforts, Stoicism teaches us to accept them with open arms. Confront irritations not with grievances but with a reflective pause. Pose to yourself, what constructive action can I take here? See every hurdle as a chance to exercise virtues like bravery, insight, and fairness. Financial struggles? They're a call to simplicity. Illness? A chance to cultivate resilience. Betrayal? A lesson in choosing friends wisely. Heed Epictetus's wisdom. Wish not for events to unfold as you desire, but desire them to unfold as they do, and you will find peace. Act sensibly to better what you can, and for the immutable, reserve your energy. No bitterness, no self-sorrow. To love your fate is to welcome life's full array with presence and positivity. Transform barriers into stepping stones. Embrace Amor Fati. Remember you are mortal. Memento Mori. Keep the end in sight. This Stoic meditation on death slices through life's minor worries. Your current trials? They're transient. We all depart, leaving life's burdens behind. Death is the great equalizer. This stark truth is not to dishearten but to elevate, sharpening focus on what truly matters. With the end acknowledged, life's value magnifies. Time's scarcity illuminates the richness of possibility. Memento Mori drives us to live fully, love deeply, and delay nothing. Imagine today as your finale. How would you act? Treasure the time you have. Seneca urges, behave as if the end is nigh, defer nothing, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Live with intention and sincerity. The present is our only certainty. While acknowledging life's brevity, savor its fleeting beauty. Contemplating life's impermanence, you unlock the courage to live to the fullest. As we draw this journey to a close, remember that the path of Stoicism is one of continuous practice and mindful reflection. The 15 Stoic principles we've explored today are more than just concepts. They are tools for sculpting a life of tranquility and resilience. I encourage you to not only ponder these teachings, but to actively integrate them into the fabric of your daily life. Ask yourself, which principle can you apply today to master the art of not caring about the trivial and focus on what truly matters? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If today's insights have sparked a flame within you, please like and share this video to spread the warmth. For more guidance on your Stoic voyage, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. May you walk away from this video emboldened, equipped to navigate life's storms with a Stoic heart. Thank you for being here, and may you carry the serenity of Stoicism with you today and always. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Welcome to a journey where we harness this strength through Stoic wisdom. Today we delve into the art of maintaining dignity and poise in the face of disrespect, guided by the enduring lessons of Marcus Aurelius. This video is more than just a lesson. It's a practical guide for those of you, between the ages of 35 and 65, who seek to navigate life's challenges with a calm and resilient spirit. We will uncover 10 powerful Stoic teachings that equip us to respond to disrespect, not with bitterness, but with understanding and self-respect. Join me in exploring how these principles can transform our reactions, fortify our character, and lead us to a place of inner peace and strength. Lesson 1. Disrespect is external and not a reflection of your own worth. In our first lesson on Stoicism, we delve into a profound truth. Disrespect from others is external and doesn't define your worth. This concept, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, was championed by Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor. He taught us that the opinions and judgments of others are not our concern and should not dictate our self-worth. When you've poured your heart into a project, only to face harsh, disrespectful criticism, it's natural to feel hurt, but Stoicism offers a different path. It encourages us to shift our focus from external validation to recognizing our intrinsic value. Remember, the opinions of others are colored by their biases, insecurities, or jealousy. Their disrespect reflects more on them than on you. For example, if you're a writer who's faced criticism despite positive feedback, remember that one person's negative opinion doesn't define your abilities or worth. Stoicism also teaches us the power of focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses. By concentrating on our character and principles, we build a foundation of self-worth independent of external validation. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our true value lies in the good we do, not in others' opinions. So, when faced with disrespect, remember, it's an external judgment that doesn't reflect your true worth. Focus on your virtues, your character, and the positive impact you can make. Your worth is measured by your actions and the goodness you bring into the world, not by fleeting opinions. Stay true to your Stoic journey and let your self-worth be unshaken by external disrespect. Remember, the opinions of others are not your concern. Hold steadfast to your sense of worth and let your Stoic resilience guide you through life's challenges. Lesson 2. Embracing inner worth over external validation. Marcus Aurelius, an emblematic figure in Stoic philosophy and a Roman emperor, imparts a timeless lesson. Our true value is anchored not in others' perceptions, but in the goodness we foster within ourselves. The quest for external approval can ensnare us in a web of dependency, causing our self-esteem to ebb and flow with the opinions of others, breeding insecurity. Stoicism, however, charts a different course, urging us to fortify our character and live by our own guiding principles. Picture this. You're deeply engrossed in a project or a pursuit you're passionate about, and suddenly, you're confronted with someone's disrespect or disparagement. It's a moment that could easily shake your confidence or instill doubt. Yet Stoicism offers a beacon of resilience. It teaches us to pivot our focus from the external quest for approval to the internal cultivation of our virtues and principles. Confronted with disrespect, instead of letting it erode your self-esteem, anchor yourself in the qualities you cherish and strive to embody. Aligning your actions with your core values carves out a path of purpose and fulfillment, untethered from external validation. Stoicism extols the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and compassion, virtues that lie within our sphere of influence and can be nurtured through deliberate effort. By centering our lives around these virtues, we diminish our dependence on external opinions and solidify our self-worth. Stoicism also champions personal accountability for our actions and choices. Recognizing that our worth is not solely at the mercy of external circumstances but is defined by our integrity and moral decisions, we learn to stay true to ourselves, living in harmony with our values, irrespective of external judgments or perceptions. Consider an artist facing criticism over their work with their talent being called into question. Rather than capitulating to this disrespect, focus on the journey of artistic growth and evolution. Embrace the learning curve, the experimentation, and the self-expression that painting affords. By nurturing your character and embracing your passion, fulfillment and contentment become attainable, independent of external accolades or recognition. To encapsulate, the Stoic lesson of valuing one's character over external validation is pivotal. By prioritizing the cultivation of virtues and adhering to our principles, we foster an enduring sense of self-worth, impervious to the whims of external opinions. Remember, your true worth is reflected in the goodness you cultivate and the virtues you embody. Embrace Stoicism and continue to fortify your character, for it is in this journey that your true kingship lies. Lesson 3. Practice of empathy. This is a virtue that transforms how we interact with the world and ourselves. Have you ever wondered why people act disrespectfully? Often, their behavior is rooted in their own insecurities and struggles. Empathy empowers us to see beyond the surface, to understand the pain and challenges driving such behavior. It's about walking in someone else's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and connecting with their emotions. This practice is not just about recognizing the humanity in others even when they are disrespectful towards us, but also about maintaining our own inner peace. Consider this scenario. You're part of a team, and a teammate constantly undermines you. It's easy to react with anger or withdraw, but what if you chose empathy instead? By understanding that their behavior might stem from their own insecurities, perhaps feeling threatened by your expertise, you can approach the situation with kindness and understanding. This not only helps in creating a more respectful collaboration, but also in your personal growth and resilience. Empathy, in the Stoic sense, is not about condoning disrespect, but about responding with understanding and kindness while also maintaining your self-respect. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. By cultivating empathy, we contribute to a more compassionate world, build bridges of connection, and inspire positive change. Now let's enrich our understanding with a quote from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. This encapsulates the essence of empathy in Stoicism. It's about seizing every interaction as a chance to exhibit kindness, to understand, and to connect. In summary, practicing empathy in the face of disrespect is a powerful Stoic lesson. It's about understanding the underlying struggles behind disrespectful behavior and responding with compassion. This not only preserves our inner peace but also has the potential to positively influence others. It aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what's within our control and navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. Remember, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, What injures the hive injures the bee. By practicing empathy, we not only aid others but also enrich our own lives, fostering a world where understanding and kindness prevail. Lesson 4. Cultivating inner tranquility. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This profound statement is our guiding light as we explore how to maintain inner peace amidst external turmoil. Disrespect, often a mirror of someone else's insecurities, can stir up strong emotions. Yet Stoicism teaches us that our true worth isn't tied to others' opinions. When disrespect comes our way, it's an opportunity to practice detachment from these negative emotions, ensuring they don't disturb our inner calm. Imagine this. Someone disrespects you. Instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, take a deep breath, and observe the situation. This simple act of mindful breathing creates a buffer, allowing you to respond with calmness and reason. It's about making space between what happens to you and how you choose to respond. Reframing is another powerful tool. View disrespect not as a personal attack but as a chance for growth. Embrace the Stoic principle of Amor Fati, loving what happens, even when it's challenging. It's an opportunity to fortify your character and resilience. Gratitude also plays a crucial role. In moments of disrespect, shift your focus to what you're thankful for. This change in perspective is like a light in the darkness, guiding you back to a place of peace. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us of life's fleeting nature. Everything is ephemeral, both what remembers and what is being remembered. Remembering the impermanence of disrespect helps us let go of its hold on us. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions but understanding and managing them wisely. By practicing mindfulness, reframing challenges, embracing gratitude, and adopting a broader perspective, we can find tranquility in the midst of disrespect. Stoicism shows us that our true strength lies in controlling our reactions and maintaining composure, even in adversity. Seneca, who once faced immense disrespect with remarkable composure, he believed that every insult was an opportunity to strengthen his resolve and practice patience. Seneca's story is a testament to the power of Stoicism in transforming challenges into stepping stones for personal growth. So as we continue this journey, remember that by applying these Stoic principles, you're not just navigating life's challenges, you're transforming them into opportunities for personal development. Stay Stoic, embrace these lessons, and watch how they bring tranquility, integrity, and grace into your life. Let's keep exploring these timeless teachings together, finding strength and serenity in the wisdom of the Stoics. Lesson 5. Maintaining self-respect. Stoics believe that our worth is not tethered to the approval or validation of others, but rather it's rooted in our actions and adherence to our principles. Imagine facing disrespect. It's natural to feel hurt or angry, and perhaps the urge to retaliate bubbles up. Yet Stoicism teaches us to transcend these reactions, focusing instead on nurturing our self-respect. This approach ensures we retain our integrity and stay true to our values irrespective of others' treatment towards us. Marcus Aurelius, in his timeless work, Meditations, underscores the essence of self-respect, stating, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore guard accordingly and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature." This powerful quote reminds us to align our thoughts and actions with our virtues, regardless of external circumstances. In the face of disrespect, maintaining self-respect involves understanding that we can't control others' actions towards us. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advises, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. This is a pivotal Stoic principle, recognizing that our true power lies in how we respond to external events, not in attempting to control them. Staying true to our principles and not compromising our values for external validation is crucial in upholding self-respect. Stoics view living a virtuous life as its own reward, not something to be traded for external approval. Epictetus, another Stoic luminary, reinforces this saying, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This implies that true freedom and self-respect are internal, not dependent on others' perceptions or treatment. Consider a scenario where someone belittles your career choices. Rather than feeling diminished, remind yourself of your motivations and the fulfillment your work brings you. Understand that their disrespect is a reflection of their limitations or insecurities, not a measure of your worth. Part of maintaining self-respect is setting healthy boundaries. Stoics advocate for not letting others' actions or opinions disrupt our inner peace. Establishing boundaries helps protect our emotional well-being and maintain our self-respect. If someone consistently disrespects you, distancing yourself or limiting interactions may be necessary to preserve your dignity. When confronted with disrespect, Stoicism encourages us to respond with dignity and kindness rather than impulsiveness or revenge. This calm and respectful response showcases our strength of character and refusal to succumb to negativity. It's not about condoning disrespect, but choosing to rise above it, guided by our moral compass. In summary, Stoicism teaches us that self-respect is integral to a fulfilling life. By understanding that our worth is internal and not reliant on external validation, we can face disrespect with grace and integrity. Stoicism guides us to focus on our actions, adhere to our principles, and meet disrespect with kindness and respect. Cultivating self-respect allows us to uphold our values and find inner tranquility, even amidst life's challenges. Lesson 6. Seek wisdom in criticism. In today's lesson, we delve into the art of finding wisdom in criticism, a concept deeply rooted in Stoicism. Picture Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic thought, who once penned, "The best way to avenge yourself is to not become like that person." This profound statement encapsulates the Stoic approach to handling criticism, not with retaliation, but with wisdom and virtue. Imagine criticism as a rough diamond. It might not be pleasant to hold, but within it lies potential for immense value. When you're on the receiving end of criticism, especially the kind that's wrapped in disrespect, it's like holding this unpolished gem. Your task: to separate the harsh exterior from the valuable insights within. Here's how you can do it. First, take a deep breath. Regain your composure. Remember, you're in control of how you react. This calmness allows you to sift through the criticism with a clear, rational mind. Next, focus on the message, not the delivery. It's easy to get caught up in the tone or harsh words, but the real value lies in the content of the critique. What is it really trying to tell you? Then, objectively analyze this content. Look past any disrespect and ask yourself, are there truths here? What can I learn from this? This step is crucial for extracting wisdom. Adopt a growth mindset. See criticism not as a personal attack, but as a stepping stone to self-improvement. Even the most accomplished individuals have room to grow. Filter the criticism. Not all of it is constructive or even accurate. Consider who's giving it and their intentions. Does it align with your values and goals? If not, it's okay to discard it. Finally, if you find value in the criticism, act on it. Use it to refine your skills, behavior, or approach. Remember, Stoicism is about applying principles, not just understanding them. But remember, not all criticism is worth your time. Stoicism teaches us to discern what's constructive and what's merely baseless negativity. Focus on what helps you grow and let go of what doesn't. In conclusion, seeking wisdom in criticism is a powerful Stoic practice. It's about separating emotion from content, analyzing the message, and using it as a catalyst for growth. This approach, deeply Stoic in nature, empowers us to transform even the harshest criticism into opportunities for personal development. Stay Stoic, stay open-minded, and let every experience, including criticism, be a step towards greater wisdom and self-improvement. Lesson 7. Embracing detachment as a sovereign of self. In the realm of Stoicism, we are taught a crucial lesson: the art of detachment, especially from the external cacophony of opinions and judgments. This is particularly relevant when facing disrespect. Marcus Aurelius, a sage in his own right, imparts wisdom in his Meditations, stating, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This profound insight nudges us towards a path where seeking approval becomes redundant, saving us from the clutches of unnecessary anguish. Confronted with disrespect, our primal instincts often gear us towards defense or retaliation. Yet Stoicism invites us to a higher ground, where detachment is not an act of ignorance or emotional suppression, but a conscious choice in our response mechanism. This art of detachment begins with an inward journey, anchoring our self-worth and confidence in our own being, independent of external validation. It's about aligning with our core values and principles, thus fortifying a self-respect that stands unshaken by external turbulence. Detachment also involves the realization that the perceptions and actions of others are not within our dominion. Their disrespect should not be a yardstick for our self-esteem. We learn to release the craving for acceptance, understanding that opinions are often colored by personal biases and insecurities. As Marcus Aurelius guides us, everything is ephemeral, both what remembers and what is being remembered. This perspective diminishes the weight we accord to disrespect, allowing us to focus on what genuinely enriches our lives: personal growth, meaningful connections, and our aspirations. Moreover, detachment equips us to meet disrespect with dignity and poise. Instead of succumbing to impulsive or defensive reactions, we can choose a path of calm and respectful response. This approach doesn't imply condoning disrespect. Rather, it's a testament to our unyielding character and integrity. Responding with kindness and respect, we showcase our inner fortitude, irrespective of others' actions. Stoicism enlightens us that our joy and well-being should not hinge on externalities or the viewpoints of others. Detachment liberates us from the pursuit of external validation, guiding us to find solace in our values, principles, and inner serenity. This empowers us to face life's disrespect with a stoic resolve, maintaining our composure and leading a life rich in fulfillment and resilience. In essence, detachment is a pivotal stoic principle in mastering the art of handling disrespect. It teaches us to sever ties with external judgments, to focus on nurturing our character, and to respond with grace and respect. By embracing this stoic virtue, we navigate through life's storms with elegance, safeguarding our inner peace and steering towards a life of profound satisfaction and strength. Lesson 8. Respond with kindness and respect. This approach, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, is not just about maintaining integrity, but also about diffusing tension and upholding one's values. It's a powerful testament to the control we have over our reactions and the strength of character we can exhibit. When disrespected, our natural inclination might be to react with hurt, anger, or defensiveness. Stoicism, however, invites us to transcend these initial emotions and respond in a way that aligns with our deeper values. This doesn't mean retaliating with aggression or insults, but rather choosing calmness, respect, and empathy. Imagine, for a moment, you're in such a situation. How would you feel? What would be your immediate reaction, and how could you align this reaction with Stoic principles? Responding with kindness can de-escalate a potentially volatile situation. It's about not meeting disrespect with the same energy, but demonstrating emotional maturity and self-control. This approach not only prevents the situation from worsening, but also reflects your commitment to personal growth and emotional regulation. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." How can you apply this wisdom in your daily interactions? Moreover, responding with respect even when it's not reciprocated helps you maintain your integrity. Stoicism teaches us to stay true to our principles regardless of others' actions. This response is a declaration that your self-worth isn't tied to others' opinions and that you refuse to be pulled into negativity. It's about setting boundaries assertively, without succumbing to rudeness or aggression. Seneca, another Stoic sage, advised, "Treat your inferiors as you would be treated by your superiors." In what ways can you embody this teaching in your responses to disrespect? To respond with kindness and respect, consider these practical steps. Take a deep breath before responding. This pause helps you regain composure and avoid impulsive reactions. Empathize with the other person. Understanding their perspective can make it easier to respond empathetically. Choose your words carefully, expressing your thoughts in a calm, respectful manner. Maintain open body language, signaling your openness to constructive dialogue. Set clear boundaries if disrespect continues, communicating assertively yet respectfully. In summary, responding with kindness and respect in the face of disrespect is a true reflection of Stoic principles. It's about maintaining inner peace and integrity, demonstrating emotional maturity, and fostering constructive relationships. This Stoic lesson, though challenging, is a powerful tool in navigating the complexities of human interactions in our modern world. Remember, it's not about winning an argument, but about preserving your serenity and character. How will you apply this timeless wisdom in your life today? Please leave your comments in the comments section. Lesson 9. Focus on your goals. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic sage, penning his thoughts in his journal, Meditations. He imparts a timeless truth. Life's brevity leaves no room for distractions or the judgments of others. Instead, he urges us to tread our own path, chasing our dreams with unwavering dedication and earnestness. When someone disrespects you, it's all too easy to get tangled in a web of negative emotions, losing sight of your true objectives. You might feel the itch to hit back or crave others' validation, but Stoicism, like a beacon in the fog, guides us to detach from these external views and stay true to our personal growth and evolution. Marcus Aurelius championed what he called the discipline of perception. It's about shifting our viewpoint, understanding that disrespect often mirrors the other person's insecurities, not a verdict on our worth. By internalizing this, we can keep our cool, uphold our dignity, and remain steadfast in our pursuits. Stoicism teaches us a crucial lesson. Focus on what's in your power. Our thoughts, actions, and attitudes are ours to command, not the external world or others' opinions. So when faced with disrespect, choose kindness, respect, and dignity. Remember, your character outshines any fleeting judgment. Living in harmony with our values and principles was central to Marcus Aurelius's philosophy. By zeroing in on our goals, we prioritize our growth in the quest for virtue. External applause? It's secondary to nurturing our character. This mindset equips us to face disrespect, criticism, or setbacks without straying from our path. Moreover, keeping our eyes on the prize instills us with purpose and meaning. With a clear goal, external noise loses its power to derail us. We become resilient, steadfast, ready to leap over hurdles and stay true to our course no matter what life throws our way. To truly live this Stoic lesson, regularly reflect on your goals. Why are they important to you? Set aside time for introspection, journaling, or visualizing your desired future. Keep your goals close to your heart and they'll keep you motivated and grounded, even in the roughest seas of disrespect. In wrapping up, remember this. Focusing on your goals is a potent Stoic teaching. It equips us to navigate through disrespect with resilience and elegance. By distancing ourselves from external judgments, refocusing on what truly counts, and committing to our personal growth, we can stay composed, respect ourselves, and keep moving forward. As you engage with this episode, embrace the Stoic wisdom, keep your goals in sight, and draw inspiration from the enduring words of Marcus Aurelius. Lesson 10th. Navigating the ephemeral tide of disrespect. In the ever-changing currents of life, disrespect, much like a fleeting storm, may momentarily darken our skies but is destined to pass. This Stoic teaching invites us to embrace a grander view, ensuring that the transient shadows of disrespect do not engulf our inner light. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom in his Meditations, eloquently captures the fleeting essence of life's experiences. He muses, "Everything is ephemeral, both what remembers and what is being remembered." This profound insight reminds us that disrespect, akin to any external occurrence, is but a brief gust in the vast expanse of our lives. Its sting, though sharp, is not an indelible mark upon our essence or value. Grasping the fleeting nature of disrespect is pivotal in safeguarding our inner serenity and emotional resilience. When we internalize this Stoic axiom, we begin to see acts of disrespect as transient clouds, refusing to let them cast a lasting shadow over our existence. We choose not to linger on these moments nor allow them to erode our self-esteem and confidence. In the spirit of Stoicism, recognizing the transience of disrespect empowers us to cultivate a mindset of acceptance. We acknowledge that others' perceptions and actions are beyond our realm of control, yet our reactions and emotions remain firmly in our hands. Stoicism guides us to concentrate on our sphere of influence, conserving our energy for what truly matters. Confronted with disrespect, it is crucial to detach and reflect. We remind ourselves that this moment of disregard is but a temporary ripple and lacks the power to define our journey unless we permit it. This perspective shields us from spiraling into bitterness and resentment. Moreover, perceiving the fleeting nature of disrespect enables us to respond with poise and dignity. Rather than succumbing to impulsive reactions or seeking vengeance, we opt for a measured and thoughtful approach. We recognize that engaging in conflict or pursuing retaliation only amplifies the impact of disrespect. By remaining stoic and composed, we uphold our integrity, demonstrating our refusal to be ensnared by negativity. Let us recall the words of another Stoic philosopher, Seneca, who said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This quote resonates deeply with our current theme, reminding us to anchor ourselves in the present, undisturbed by the fleeting disturbances of disrespect. This Stoic principle also propels us to focus on personal growth and progress. Instead of fixating on moments of disrespect, we direct our energies towards our aspirations, self-betterment, and cultivating enriching connections. In doing so, we shift our gaze from the ephemeral shadows of disrespect to the enduring light of meaningful pursuits that enhance our overall well-being and contribute to a life lived with Stoic dignity and grace. 7 extremely important lessons that people often learn too late in their lives. Life's lessons are always profound and of great value because we often have to go through many difficulties to learn them. However, these valuable lessons never come too early, so you must always know that opportunities are never forever. And it's only when everything is over that you realize this. Therefore, you don't need to wait until later. Now is the best time to learn these 7 precious life lessons. 1. If you want to do what you like, you have to work 3 times harder than others. Most people don't spend their entire lives doing whatever they like. Instead, they do what they are advised to do, or what their parents, neighbors, friends, or colleagues suggest. They simply don't pursue what their heart tells them. But if you want to do what you like, you need to understand that it's a privilege, not an expectation. So, if that's really what you want, start now. Don't wait or overthink. Just follow your heart. Don't wait until later, when you have the conditions to do what you wanted before, because by then, the passion might be gone. Ahu. Behind anger is always fear. Fear is the path to darkness. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Whenever we suffer, especially over a long period, we initially think that the cause is external factors that we dislike. And if we observe that emotion closely, we will see that behind that hatred is anger that has been suppressed for too long. But you should know that behind that anger and hatred is always fear. A fear of loss, a fear of being hurt, a fear of abandonment. But if you can accept this fear, you will find the shadow of happiness and its compassion, and you will be able to move forward. 3. Daily habits will shape our future selves. What you do today will determine who you will become tomorrow. When that action is repeated over a week, you start to notice a small difference. When it's repeated over a year, or 2 years, 5 years, you might not recognize yourself anymore. And in that way, you will have completely changed. Don't underestimate the power of even the smallest habit. Whether good or bad, your habits will determine who you become in the future. 4. Your emotions can also be trained. When we talk about training, we usually only think of skills. You might be practicing piano or some sport. What you don't realize when practicing is that your emotions are also being trained. You can absolutely train your character. Train to become more humble or forgiving. You can also easily train self-awareness and a sense of humor. Emotionally, you are a reflection of what you practice, consciously or unconsciously. You are not always sad or happy from birth. You simply have practiced that emotion more than others. 5. Everyone has their own work to do. This seems like an old-fashioned saying often used in a negative context. However, I am using it differently. At the end of the day, all of us need to spend time serving ourselves. Of course, there are people you can trust, but the best way to make yourself comfortable is to know that everyone has their own work to do. You can't control others. You can't expect them to value you more than they value themselves. Instead, as much as possible, pay attention and help others so they can achieve their desires, just as when you ask for their help to achieve your own dreams. In this way, relationships will always move in a positive direction. 6. The process always satisfies you more than the achievement. Setting goals and understanding their achievements with the help of others is one thing. Sacrificing your own joy of living or that of those around you for those purposes and achievements is another. The climax at the end is never suitable for a gentle emotional melody. If you can't enjoy the journey with those around you, then the goal ultimately becomes meaningless. Civ. Work hard, but always with a smile on your face. Many people feel that smiling means not taking the issue seriously. However, they don't realize that the best ideas always come from being happy and relaxed. Laughter connects people, and smiling while working will help you embrace new ideas and capabilities. Some people never learn this, becoming grumpy and rigid. But life should have joy. When happy, you will feel your soul incredibly comfortable, and then you can accomplish more than you can imagine. So always work hard with a smile on your face. In wrapping up our journey today, I invite you to embrace these Stoic teachings in your everyday life. Remember, the way we handle disrespect, much like Marcus Aurelius did, is not just about enduring it, but about transforming it into a stepping stone for personal growth and serenity. As you go about your day, I challenge you to observe moments of disrespect through the lens of Stoicism, and ask yourself, how can I respond with grace and wisdom? I encourage you to share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. How have you applied these Stoic principles in your life? What challenges have you faced, and how have you overcome them? Your insights not only enrich our community, but also serve as a beacon of inspiration for others on their Stoic journey. Remember, every interaction, every challenge, is an opportunity to practice virtue and resilience. So, let's continue to grow together, embracing the Stoic path for a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more wisdom from the ancients, tailored for the modern world. These 14 small mindset shifts will change your life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Today we delve into this powerful thought, exploring how simple shifts in mindset inspired by Stoic philosophy can profoundly transform our lives. In this journey, we connect with the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Cato, and Zeno, uncovering practical ways to apply their teachings to our daily challenges. Remember, while we may not have control over every aspect of life, we have the power to change our perspective. This is the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that is not just about thinking, but about living differently. Join me as we explore these transformative Stoic mindset shifts, unlocking the power to change not just ourselves, but also the world around us. Poverty isn't just about having too little, Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, insightfully observed. Poverty isn't merely about lacking resources. It's a profound lesson that transcends the mere absence of wealth. Imagine even the wealthiest individuals, those who Seneca and Marcus Aurelius might have encountered, or those I've met in my own experiences. Despite their immense wealth, they often don't perceive themselves as rich. It's not just because their desires are extravagant or unending. It's more about their perspective, constantly comparing themselves to others who have more, be it in terms of wealth, respect, attention, or enjoyment. Having $1 billion might seem like the epitome of wealth. Yet if one wakes up feeling inferior for being only 30th on the Forbes list, or because others receive more acclaim or seem to enjoy life more, then truly, what is the value of that wealth? It's a mindset that turns even abundance into a form of poverty. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism becomes invaluable. As Epictetus once said, wealth consists not in having great possessions but in having few wants. It's about shifting our focus from what we don't have to appreciating what we do have, and understanding that true richness comes from a state of contentment and gratitude, not from external accolades or possessions. This mindset shift is crucial, not just for understanding wealth but for living a life that's truly fulfilling and free from the endless pursuit of more. It's a lesson that resonates deeply with our modern lives, reminding us that the essence of wealth is not in the abundance of possessions, but in the richness of our inner lives. The world is dyed by the color of your thoughts. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, Seneca said. The incessant comparisons we make, whether it's lamenting over what we lack compared to our desires, our past possessions, potential acquisitions, or the fortunes of others, often lead us down a path of needless suffering and discontent. It's crucial to recognize that this mindset of constant comparison can render even the wealthiest among us feeling impoverished. This realization should be a liberating revelation. It underscores the futility of chasing after more, in the hope that it will solve our problems or bring us happiness. If contentment and gratitude elude us in our current state, where we arguably have enough, it's unlikely that simply having more will fill that void. In our modern lives, bombarded with images of success and prosperity, it's easy to fall into the trap of perpetual dissatisfaction. However, by adopting a Stoic perspective, we can learn to appreciate our current circumstances, understanding that true wealth lies not in the abundance of possessions, but in the richness of our inner lives. The advice here is to shift our focus from external comparisons to internal fulfillment. By doing so, we cultivate a mindset that colors our world with contentment and appreciation, regardless of our material status. This shift in perspective is not just a small change. It's a transformative approach that can profoundly alter our experience of life. The thought shaping life. This idea is a cornerstone in understanding how our perceptions shape our reality. If we constantly focus on negativity, our world becomes a reflection of that darkness. But Marcus, in his Meditations, also offers a counterpoint. He acknowledges that we'll encounter people who are difficult, but he urges us to see beyond their flaws. He suggests that these individuals are simply disconnected from truth, and it's our role to work alongside them, untainted by their negativity. This is where the Stoic discipline of perception comes into play. It's about the power we hold in framing our world. Our minds act as lenses, coloring our experiences. If we choose to seek beauty in the ordinary, as Marcus did, we'll find it. If we look for goodness in others and see our role in aiding and collaborating with them, that too will become our reality. It's about recognizing our agency and power in every situation, even the most challenging ones. Now let's draw from another Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, who said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This aligns perfectly with our theme. It's not just about what we see, but how we choose to respond. In every moment, we have the power to find strength, resilience, and beauty. Remember this: your mind is the artist of your life. The colors you choose to paint with, be it optimism, resilience, or compassion, will define the masterpiece that is your life. So I encourage you, as you navigate through your journey, to choose colors that bring light, depth, and beauty to your canvas. Let this be the mindset shift that transforms your life. If you've journeyed with us to this point, you're truly embracing the Stoic path. Leave a comment with Mindset Transformed to affirm your commitment to life-changing perspectives. Stay with us as the path to wisdom continues to unfold. Embracing anxiety as an internal challenge. Marcus Aurelius reflected in his seminal work, Meditations. Anxiety is not an external enemy to be vanquished, but an internal challenge to be understood and overcome. He poignantly notes, "Today I escaped my anxiety. No, I discarded it, for it was within me in my own perception, so I'm not outside." This profound realization invites us to shift our perspective. When you feel anxious at the airport or frustrated by someone's actions, it's not the place or the person causing these feelings. They are merely acting in their nature, much like the wind blows or the river flows. It's our own expectations, our resistance to accepting things as they are, that brews the storm of anxiety within us. It's a liberating revelation, though initially frustrating, to recognize that we are the architects of our own emotional landscapes. This means we have the power to change them. We can choose to let go of these self-imposed burdens, as Marcus Aurelius did. This was a lesson many of us learned during the pandemic. With less travel and activity, anxiety still lingered. It became clear that the common denominator in our anxiety was not the changing world around us, but ourselves. In the words of Epictetus, we are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens. By embracing this mindset, we open the door to a more serene and resilient life. We realize that anxiety, like all emotions, is a part of us that we can understand, manage, and ultimately, choose how much power it holds over us. This is not just a lesson in managing anxiety, it's a transformative approach to life, empowering us to navigate our inner world with wisdom and grace. Making the most of a lifetime versus, as Seneca said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Consider this. The upcoming year stretches before you. Will it be a year of a lifetime, brimming with growth, connection, and exploration, or will it dissolve into dead time lost in the mundane and unremarkable? The choice is stark, yet it is ours to make. When you align your purpose, your actions become more effective, your life more vibrant. Picture yourself in everyday scenarios, trapped in traffic, waiting at the airport. These moments, often dismissed as trivial, hold the potential for transformation. Will you surrender to frustration, or seize these slices of time as opportunities? Imagine transforming a delay into a chance to enrich your mind with a podcast, to reach out and strengthen a relationship with a long overdue call, or to finally pen down thoughts for that article or book you've been contemplating. These decisions, seemingly small, are the essence of living purposefully. In the spirit of Stoicism, let's embrace the practice of premeditation malorum, contemplating potential challenges and unwelcome thoughts. This mental exercise not only prepares us for life's inevitable hurdles, but also sharpens our appreciation for the present, turning every moment into a lifetime. It's about making the conscious choice to live fully, even in the face of life's unpredictability. In our modern lives, where distractions abound, this mindset shift is not just beneficial, it's essential. It's a call to action, urging us to live deliberately and meaningfully. So, as we navigate the complexities of our world, let's remember that the distinction between a leave-team and dead time lies in our hands. It's a choice that defines not just our moments, but our very existence. The futility of seeking posthumous fame. Marcus Aurelius. He questioned the value of such fame. What good is it to Alexander that Alexandria is still named after him? He pondered. In his Meditations, Marcus reflects on the inevitable fate shared by all, from emperors like Alexander the Great to the humblest individuals. He highlights the forgotten names of once celebrated figures, emphasizing that fame is transient and often lost in the sands of time. This brings us to a crucial point. The pursuit of lasting fame is an empty endeavor. Marcus Aurelius, known to many only as a character in a movie, reminds us that future generations won't necessarily hold us in higher regard. The quest for a legacy, for posthumous recognition, is a pursuit devoid of personal benefit. We won't be around to enjoy it. So, what should we do instead? Live in the present. Do what's right because it feels right, not for the sake of a legacy. Cherish your family, be present in your relationships, prioritize your health. Don't postpone these vital aspects of life in a futile chase for eternal fame. Remember, as the Stoics taught, our actions and choices in the here and now are what truly matter. Seneca, who said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This wisdom aligns perfectly with our discussion. It's not about the legacy we leave, but the life we live. In conclusion, my friends, focus on living a life rich in virtue and personal fulfillment. Let go of the elusive chase for posthumous fame. Embrace the present, for in doing so, you'll find a life of true meaning and joy. Remember, the greatest legacy is a life well lived. Preparing for life's inevitable obstacles. Seneca believed that it's the unforeseen, the unanticipated events that hit us the hardest. Why? Because we're not prepared for them. The Stoics, in their infinite wisdom, practiced what is known as premeditation. This isn't about predicting the future, but rather about expecting the unexpected. It's about mentally preparing for the various challenges life might throw at us. By doing this, we take away the power these events have over us. We become like a well-anchored ship in a storm, not easily swayed by the turbulent seas of fate. Imagine you're a boxer in the ring. If you know a punch is coming, you brace for it, you adapt, you prepare your countermove. This is the essence of Stoic premeditation. It's about stiffening ourselves up, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, so when life throws its punches, we're ready, we're resilient, we're not caught off guard. Incorporating this mindset shift into your life is like building an invisible shield. It's about planning and preparing, not just for the good times, but also for the challenging ones. This way, when obstacles do arise, they don't land as hard or as unexpectedly. They become part of our journey, a journey we've already mapped out in our minds. As you reflect on this, remember the words of another great Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the heart of Stoic resilience. By expecting and preparing for life's obstacles, we empower ourselves to react with strength and serenity, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and learning. So, as you continue on your path, embrace this mindset shift, prepare for the obstacles, and watch as they transform from daunting mountains into manageable hills on your journey. Accepting life's taxes and responsibilities. In our journey through life, we often encounter various forms of taxes, not just the monetary ones levied by governments, but also those intrinsic to our existence. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom, recognized this undeniable truth. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, eloquently stated that life's taxes are not limited to financial dues but extend to the myriad challenges we face daily. Delays, for instance, are a tax on travel, while criticism and negativity can be seen as a tax on public expression, such as posting content on YouTube. The more we achieve, the heavier these taxes become. Success brings its own set of responsibilities and burdens. As Seneca advises, we must learn to pay these life taxes gladly, not begrudgingly. This acceptance stems from understanding that these taxes are progressive in nature. The more we have, the more we are taxed, both materially and metaphorically. But why embrace them? Because they are an integral part of life's fabric, an aspect we cannot escape but can learn to accept with grace. This concept is deeply intertwined with modern life. In an era where success is often measured by material wealth or social status, it's crucial to remember that these achievements come with their own set of challenges. The key is not to shun these responsibilities, but to embrace them with a Stoic mindset. As Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic sage, once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In the context of life's taxes, this means responding to these challenges not with resentment, but with resilience and a calm spirit. By accepting life's taxes and responsibilities, we not only come to terms with the inevitable, but also learn to find joy and meaning in these challenges. It's about transforming our mindset to see these taxes not as burdens but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. This shift in perspective is crucial for men, especially those in the age bracket of 30 to 65, who are often at the peak of their professional and personal responsibilities. Embracing this Stoic principle can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life, where challenges are met with serenity and strength. Embracing ignorance to learn and grow. When you're at your most inexperienced, asking questions, no matter how simple they may seem, becomes your greatest strength. This echoes the wisdom of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who once said, "It's impossible to learn that which you think you already know." This principle is about shedding the fear of appearing foolish. Remember, Epictetus also advised, if you want to improve, you have to be content to look stupid or foolish. It's a powerful reminder that growth often requires us to step into the realm of discomfort, to ask those silly questions, to risk appearing naive. It's in these moments of vulnerability that we truly expand our knowledge and skills. Now let's consider the story of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. After a shipwreck, he lost everything he had. But this loss led him to a bookstore, where he discovered Socrates' teachings. Imagine if Zeno had let his pride or embarrassment stop him from exploring this new path. Stoicism as we know it might never have existed. His willingness to embrace a new beginning, to learn from scratch, transformed his life and, subsequently, the lives of many others. So as you navigate through your journey, remember to embrace your ignorance as an opportunity to learn and grow. Don't shy away from asking questions, no matter how basic they may seem. Be willing to look foolish. For it's in these moments that you're making the most significant strides towards improvement. Let's take this lesson to heart and apply it in our daily lives, transforming our mindset to one that is always open, curious, and ready to grow. Remember, every expert was once a beginner, and every master was once a novice. Embrace your journey with humility and curiosity, and watch as your life transforms in the most remarkable ways. Embracing the imperfections of others. Marcus Aurelius, in his profound work Meditations, reminds us that every day we will inevitably encounter people who frustrate, anger, or disappoint us. These individuals range from the envious and ignorant to the deceitful and confrontational. It's an undeniable part of life. However, Marcus Aurelius doesn't suggest that we should dismiss or avoid these people. Instead, he views them as opportunities for personal growth and virtue. When he famously said, "The obstacle is the way," he was referring to these very challenges. Dealing with difficult people isn't just an unavoidable part of life. It's a chance to practice kindness, patience, and goodness. It's about extracting the best from ourselves in response to the worst in others. Every difficult person you meet is a test, a chance to affirm your commitment to Stoic principles. It's easy to be kind and patient with agreeable people, but the true test of character is how you react to those who are not. This is where you can truly practice and embody the virtues of Stoicism. Let me speak directly to you, as a fellow traveler on this Stoic journey. When you encounter someone challenging, remember that this is your moment to shine. It's an opportunity to demonstrate the strength of your character and the depth of your philosophical understanding. As Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without trials." Embrace these trials as pathways to personal excellence. In summary, dealing with the imperfections of others isn't about tolerating them grudgingly. It's about seeing them as a crucible for your own development, a chance to practice the Stoic virtues of patience, kindness, and understanding. This mindset shift isn't just transformative, it's a pathway to inner peace and resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. The superpower of having no opinions. Marcus Aurelius posited, "Remember, things are not asking to be judged by you. You don't have to have an opinion about this." He encouraged us to observe life's events as they are, devoid of labels or categories, free from the dichotomy of fair or unfair, positive or negative, smart or dumb. This approach is not about indifference but about perceiving reality in its purest form. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom, advocate for a perspective of objectivity, urging us to refrain from superimposing our judgments or opinions upon the world. This path, less trodden yet immensely rewarding, is the gateway to tranquility and wisdom. It liberates us from the often self-imposed shackles of categorization and judgment, allowing us to engage in life's tasks with a clear and unburdened mind. As Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, aptly said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This statement echoes the sentiment that our opinions often lead us to unnecessary turmoil. In today's fast-paced world where opinions are formed and shared at lightning speed, this Stoic principle holds even greater significance. It encourages us to pause to observe and to engage with life without the constant need to judge or label. This mindset shift is not just about reducing mental clutter. It's about enhancing our ability to focus on what truly matters, on what we can control and influence. It's about understanding that our peace of mind and our wisdom stem from our ability to see things as they are, not as we opine them to be. By adopting this mindset, we not only align ourselves with a philosophy that has stood the test of time, but also equip ourselves to navigate the complexities of modern life with a serene and resilient spirit. This approach is not a detachment from reality, but a deeper engagement with it, free from the biases and judgments that often cloud our perception. It's a call to action, to live a life of purpose and clarity, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Seeing life from different perspectives. Imagine this. You're facing a challenge, a crossroads in your life. Now ask yourself, how will you choose to perceive it? Will you see it as a burden too heavy to bear, or as a chance to grow and learn? Life, in its intricate dance, often presents us with this choice. We can view a situation as an insurmountable obstacle, or we can see it as a stepping stone to greater heights. It's all about perspective. Consider the chaos that sometimes whirls around us. If we look closely, it's a storm of confusion. But step back, view it from a distance, and you might find a pattern, an order to the madness. This shift in perspective is not just about seeing things differently, it's about transforming them. A disadvantage from one angle can be an advantage from another. What seems like an obstacle from one viewpoint can emerge as an opportunity from another. Let me weave in a story from Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once faced a great battle. Instead of seeing it as just a fight for survival, he saw it as an opportunity to practice courage, discipline, and leadership. This mindset shift turned a daunting challenge into a powerful life lesson. So as you navigate through your own life's journey, remember this. The way you choose to see a situation can redefine it. Look for the handle that bears weight, the perspective that transforms challenges into opportunities for growth. Quietude, hainhorang, trong moithutash komot baihok, motkohoi jebantronen mang mevakon nguanhon. Let this be your guide to not just endure life's trials, but to thrive through them, coping with loss and grief. Marcus Aurelius once profoundly stated, "The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to acting." This might sound complex, but it's a powerful concept. He means that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is the essence of Stoic philosophy, viewing every situation, whether good or bad, as a chance to exhibit excellence and practice virtue. Contrary to the common belief that Stoics are devoid of emotion, Seneca, another Stoic luminary, offers deep emotional insights, especially in his Consolations. These writings, addressed to friends and family in mourning, reveal a compassionate side of Stoicism. I often turn to these essays in times of personal loss or when comforting others. In one particularly touching letter to a grieving daughter, Seneca reflects on the nature of loss. He asks, "What do you think your father would want for you now?" He acknowledges the natural sadness of loss but suggests a shift in perspective. Your father, he implies, would not wish his memory to be a source of endless sorrow. Instead, he'd want you to recall the joy and love you shared. This perspective on grief is not about suppressing emotions, it's about cherishing memories and honoring the wishes of the departed. This Stoic approach to grief aligns with the philosophy's broader teachings. It's not about being emotionless, but about managing our emotions in a way that honors both ourselves and those we've lost. As Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In the face of loss, we're reminded that our reactions and memories can be a tribute to the love we shared, transforming our grief into a celebration of life and connection. This mindset shift, embracing the Stoic way, can profoundly change how we experience and move through grief, turning our obstacles into pathways for personal growth and emotional resilience. Embracing the constant presence of death. As I stand amidst the solemn stillness of a cemetery in New Orleans, I'm struck by the profound truth of Seneca's words. He reminds us that death is not a singular event awaiting us in the distant future, but a constant companion throughout our lives. Each person here, whether they lived for 61, 80, 90, or just 17 years, experienced death in every fleeting second, every passing minute. This perspective is not just thought-provoking, it's transformative. It teaches us to view life not as a journey towards an inevitable end, but as a series of moments, each slipping inevitably into the hands of death. This realization, stark as it may be, is not meant to dishearten us. Instead, it serves as a powerful reminder to cherish and utilize every moment we have. The years that have passed are as irretrievable as the lives of those resting here. Each second, each minute that we let slip by, is a small death in itself, a lost opportunity to live fully. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This quote encapsulates the essence of embracing the constant presence of death. By acknowledging the relentless march of time, we find a compelling reason to live our lives with purpose and passion. It's a call to action, urging us not to squander the time we have, but to embrace it wholeheartedly. In our modern lives filled with distractions and endless pursuits, this mindset shift is crucial. It's a reminder to focus on what truly matters, to live authentically and meaningfully. So, as we navigate the complexities of our daily existence, let us keep this perspective at the forefront of our minds. Let it guide our decisions, shape our interactions, and influence our priorities. In doing so, we not only honor the time we have, but also create a legacy that, like the echoes of the lives in this cemetery, will resonate long after we are gone. As we conclude our journey through these 14 small mindset shifts that can profoundly change your life, I invite you to embrace these Stoic principles in your daily endeavors. Remember, the path to personal growth and happiness is not just about understanding Stoicism, but actively applying its wisdom to the challenges and opportunities you face each day. I encourage you to reflect on how these shifts can transform your perspective and actions. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. How have these principles impacted your life? What challenges have you overcome by adopting a Stoic mindset? Your insights could be a beacon of inspiration for others in our Stoic journey community. Let's continue to support each other as we strive for serenity, resilience, and a life rich in philosophical wisdom. Remember, your journey towards a Stoic life is a journey towards a more fulfilled self. Welcome to a journey through the profound wisdom of Stoicism. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher who navigated the turbulent waters of both wealth and adversity, stands as a testament to the enduring power of Stoic principles. Despite his roller coaster life, from immense wealth to being sentenced to death, Seneca remained steadfast in his Stoic beliefs. He famously said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This encapsulates the Stoic focus on mastering our perceptions and reactions to external events, rather than being controlled by them. Seneca's life and teachings offer us a roadmap to cultivating resilience and tranquility. He taught that true happiness comes not from amassing wealth or status, but from living in harmony with nature and practicing self-control. His insights are not just philosophical musings. They are practical tools for anyone seeking peace and fulfillment in a chaotic world. As we explore these 50 Stoic rules for a better life, let Seneca's legacy guide us. His experiences and teachings shine a light on how to face life's ups and downs with a calm mind and a resilient spirit. Join me in uncovering these timeless Stoic principles that can transform our daily lives. Rules 1. Amor Fati. Embracing your fate. In the realm of Stoicism, there exists a compelling concept known as Amor Fati, which translates to a profound love for one's fate. This principle beckons us to wholeheartedly embrace not only the joys and triumphs of life, but also its trials and tribulations. Each hurdle is a stepping stone towards personal growth and evolution. It's akin to boldly declaring to life, "Go ahead, challenge me with your fiercest storms, and watch as I skillfully navigate through them, emerging stronger." The unpredictability of life is a given, isn't it? There are moments when our meticulously laid plans go awry, and it's precisely in these instances that the ethos of Amor Fati becomes our guiding light. It propels us to accept the cards we're dealt with grace and to ingeniously transform even the most daunting of circumstances into opportunities for positive change. It's about cultivating resilience, about steadfastly proclaiming, "I refuse to be a puppet of circumstances. Instead, I will be the architect of my response to them." Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This encapsulates the essence of Amor Fati, urging us to find strength in adversity, to turn obstacles into pathways. In our modern lives, this philosophy is more relevant than ever. In a world where change is the only constant, embracing Amor Fati equips us with a mindset to not just endure, but thrive amidst life's inevitable fluctuations. It's a call to action, encouraging us to view life's challenges not as hindrances but as catalysts for growth, resilience, and ultimately, a more fulfilling existence. Rules 2. Contributing to the common good. The concept of serving others holds a profound significance. It transcends mere selflessness. It's an acknowledgement that our contributions to the community or the world at large are not just acts of kindness towards others, but also a source of deep personal fulfillment and purpose. This idea resonates with the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of contributing to the common good. Each time you extend a helping hand or positively influence someone's life, it's akin to sowing a seed of goodness. This seed, however, doesn't just flourish in the life of the recipient. It also blooms within you. You experience a profound sense of connection and the realization that your actions have made a tangible difference. It's a powerful reminder that our journey through life isn't a solitary one. We are, in every essence, woven into the fabric of each other's lives. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee." This quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of contributing to the common good. It's a call to recognize that our individual actions have a ripple effect, impacting the broader community and, in turn, reflecting back on us. So, as you navigate through your day, remember that every act of kindness, every gesture of support, is not just a gift to others but also a gift to yourself. It's an opportunity to experience the joy of giving, the fulfillment of contributing to something larger than yourself, and the profound sense of being part of a greater whole. This is the beauty of the Stoic journey, a path where serving others becomes a gateway to discovering our own purpose and joy. Embracing this principle, if you're new here, I warmly invite you to subscribe to our channel and Stoic in your life. Your subscription is more than just a click. It's a step towards joining a community devoted to exploring the profound wisdom of Stoicism and integrating it into our modern lives. And to our returning viewers, your insights and experiences are invaluable to us. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Your engagement is not just appreciated, it's desired. It's your small actions that fuel our mission and help us see the impact of our work. By interacting with us, you contribute to a larger conversation, helping us deliver more value and enrich lives. Let's continue this journey together, making each day a testament to the enduring power of Stoic principles in our contemporary world. Rules 3. Tolerance with others, strict with yourself. Firstly, let's talk about the art of balance. Imagine you're walking a tightrope between compassion for others and rigorous self-improvement. On one side, there's patience and understanding for those around you. It's about embracing the fact that everyone's journey is unique, and not everyone will align with your expectations. Instead of casting judgment, offer a hand of understanding and support. Now, shift your gaze to the other side of the rope, where you're your own strict yet encouraging coach. Here, you set lofty goals for personal growth, constantly nudging yourself towards excellence. This delicate dance of balance is beautifully encapsulated in the words of the Stoic philosopher, Seneca. While we teach, we learn. It's about learning from others while also being a student of your own life. Rules 4. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is your personal internal compass. It's that inner voice guiding you to make choices that align with your deepest goals, even when life's distractions and temptations beckon you towards an easier path. Think of it as your secret weapon in achieving your dreams. It's about taking action consistently, even on days when motivation seems far away. Self-discipline is the architect of good habits, shaping your work ethic, health routines, and personal growth. It's like having a loyal friend who always nudges you towards your best self. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the essence of Stoic self-discipline. It's not just about control, but about understanding and harnessing the power of your mind to stay true to your course. In summary, Stoicism teaches us that self-discipline is less about rigid control and more about understanding and directing our inner strength to align with our true goals. It's a tool that helps us navigate the modern world with clarity and purpose, staying true to ourselves amidst the chaos of everyday life. Rules 5. Morning routine. Your blueprint for success. Your morning routine is the cornerstone of your day, a sacred time where you orchestrate the rhythm and tone for the hours that follow. It's in these early moments, perhaps in the quiet embrace of dawn, where you engage in practices that imbue your day with purpose and clarity. This could manifest as a period of meditation, a physical workout, or the simple, yet profound act of planning your day. Consider this routine as your personal blueprint for success. It's not about adhering to a stringent schedule, but rather about carving out a niche for self-nurturing and growth. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This aligns seamlessly with the idea of beginning your day with intention. When you do so, it's remarkable how this act of mindfulness amplifies your productivity and enhances your overall state of well-being. It's akin to giving yourself a strategic advantage in the relentless marathon of life. In our modern, fast-paced world, where the lines between work and personal life often blur, a structured morning routine becomes even more crucial. It's a way to reclaim a sense of control and establish a state of mental and emotional equilibrium before diving into the day's demands. By doing so, you not only prepare yourself for the challenges ahead but also cultivate a resilient and serene mindset, essential for navigating the complexities of contemporary life. This practice, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, offers a powerful tool for transformation and empowerment, guiding you towards a more fulfilled and balanced existence. Rule 6. The art of simplifying our lives. Your life is a room brimming with objects of varying significance. Among these, some hold immense value, others are mere clutter, and a few simply occupy space without purpose. Essentialism teaches us to navigate through this room with discerning eyes, identifying what is genuinely precious and gracefully parting with the unnecessary. It's akin to decluttering, but on a profoundly deeper level. It's about decluttering the mind. This philosophy encourages us to embrace a life of simplicity by focusing on what truly matters. It's about making conscious choices, choosing to say no to the things that don't resonate with our core values and yes to what genuinely enriches our lives. In the words of the great Stoic philosopher Seneca, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This sentiment captures the essence of essentialism perfectly. It's not about having less for the sake of minimalism, but about having more of what truly adds value to our existence. By adopting this approach, we clear the mental clutter that often clouds our judgment and hinders our progress. It's about creating space not just in our physical surroundings, but in our minds and hearts, for what's truly important. This practice of discernment and focus brings with it a clarity and a sense of purpose, guiding us to lead lives that are not just busy but meaningful and fulfilling. As we embark on this journey of essentialism, we find ourselves aligning more closely with the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue and purpose, where every choice is a reflection of our deepest values and aspirations. Rule 7. Embracing change. Life, as we know, is full of unexpected twists and turns. It's unpredictable, often throwing challenges our way when we least expect them. But here's where the power of adaptability comes into play. It's like having a superpower that enables us to navigate through life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. The essence of adaptability is about being as flexible and resilient as a bamboo tree in a storm, bending and swaying with the winds of change, yet never breaking. It's about not resisting the winds of change but learning to move with them, to embrace them as opportunities for growth and learning. Adaptability is a mindset, a way of looking at the world that says, "I am capable of handling whatever life throws at me." It's about thriving in a world that's constantly changing, evolving, and presenting new challenges. This mindset is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This powerful statement resonates with our theme, emphasizing the importance of internal resilience and the ability to maintain composure in the face of external upheaval. So, as we navigate through our daily lives, let's embrace adaptability. Let's see change not as an obstacle, but as a path to personal growth and development. By adopting this Stoic mindset, we can turn every challenge into an opportunity, every unexpected turn into a learning experience. This is how we grow, how we evolve, and how we thrive in our modern, ever-changing world. Remember, in the face of change, be like the bamboo. Bend, but never break. Rules 8. Turning dreams into reality. It's one thing to be knowledgeable, but quite another to apply that knowledge. Action is the catalyst that transforms dreams into tangible achievements. Imagine you have a treasure map. Knowing the map is there is one thing, but it's the journey, the action of following those clues to uncover the treasure, that truly matters. It's about setting sail, in pursuit of your dreams, not just reading about distant lands. Reflecting on this, let's turn to a story from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. He once said, "It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult." Seneca's words remind us that the path to our dreams is often paved with challenges, but it's our courage to take action that makes all the difference. So, as you navigate through your day, remember these lessons. Embrace change as an opportunity for growth, and don't just dream or plan, act. Let these stories and the wisdom of Stoicism guide you in transforming your life, making it not just a journey of survival, but one of thriving and fulfillment. Rules 9. Memento Mori. Memento Mori, a Latin phrase translating to, "Remember you will die." While it may initially sound somber, it's actually an invigorating wake-up call, urging us to live each day as though it could be our last. Imagine greeting each morning with the awareness that today might be your final chance to experience life's wonders. This isn't a focus on the end, but a passionate embrace of every moment. a reminder to value and cherish our time. Memento Mori serves as a gentle yet persistent voice in our minds, reminding us of the preciousness of time. It encourages us to focus on what genuinely matters, to seek joy and fulfillment in our actions and relationships. It's a call to live with intention, to prioritize the essential over the trivial. Let me share with you a story from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. He once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Seneca's life was a testament to living with purpose, understanding that each moment is a gift not to be squandered. His teachings inspire us to look at our lives and ask, are we truly living or merely existing? As we reflect on this, let's consider how we can apply Memento Mori in our daily lives. It's about making conscious choices, engaging deeply with our loved ones, and pursuing passions that light up our souls. It's a reminder to live authentically, with courage and zest. In conclusion, Memento Mori is not just a concept but a practical guide. It teaches us to embrace life's fleeting nature and to make the most of our time. Let this be a call to action for you, dear listener, to live a life rich in experiences, love, and purpose. Remember, each day is a new opportunity to create a life that truly reflects who you are and what you cherish. Let's not wait for tomorrow. Let's start today. Rules 10. Bouncing back from life's challenges. Life, as we know it, can be unpredictable, often throwing challenges our way. Resilience is like having a flexible yet sturdy backbone, enabling you to stand up after being knocked down. It's about transforming obstacles into stepping stones for growth, developing a mental fortitude that doesn't just withstand adversity, but thrives in it. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This mindset turns every challenge into a chance to strengthen your resilience. In this journey of Stoicism, we're learning to balance compassion with self-discipline and to see challenges not as roadblocks but as opportunities for growth. It's about being kind and patient with others while pushing ourselves towards our highest potential and developing the resilience to not just endure, but to grow from life's challenges. Remember, in the words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let's carry this wisdom with us as we navigate the ebbs and flows of life. Thank you all for tuning in and being a part of our video today. Your presence and engagement mean the world to us. We encourage you to stay with us for more insightful and enriching content that's coming up. Your thoughts and perspectives are invaluable, so please don't hesitate to hit the like button and leave your personal comments about the topics we've discussed. Your interaction not only supports our channel, but also enriches our community with diverse viewpoints. Thank you once again for joining us on this Stoic journey. Rules 11. Empathy. In the journey of life, particularly for men navigating the complexities of their middle years, the principles of Stoicism can serve as a guiding light. Empathy, the art of stepping into another's shoes, is more than mere understanding. It's a heartfelt connection. Picture yourself in a bustling city street amidst strangers, each harboring their own stories and struggles. When you empathize, you're not just a passerby. You become a compassionate listener to the silent tales around you. It's akin to a quote by the Stoic philosopher Seneca. "We are waves of the same sea, leaves of the same tree, flowers of the same garden." This perspective fosters a bond with others, enabling us to navigate the intricate web of human emotions with kindness and understanding. It's about seeing, hearing, and being there for others, creating deep, meaningful connections that enrich our lives and those around us. In our modern world, their Stoic principles are not just philosophical concepts, but practical tools. Empathy allows us to build stronger, more understanding relationships, vital in both personal and professional spheres. By practicing empathy, we become more compassionate and understanding, improving our relationships and fostering a sense of community. Rules 12. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of anchoring oneself in the present. In a world where worries about the past and anxieties about the future often overwhelm us, Mindfulness is a sanctuary of peace. Imagine savoring a cup of coffee, feeling its warmth and tasting its richness undistracted by the noise of life. It's about embracing the present, much like enjoying the gentle touch of the sun on a cool morning. This practice brings tranquility and clarity, liberating us from the chains of stress and anxiety. It reminds us of the words of Marcus Aurelius: confine yourself to the present. By focusing on the now, we open ourselves to the beauty and simplicity of life, enhancing our well-being and equanimity. Mindfulness in its essence offers a way to reduce stress and increase productivity by focusing our energies on what truly matters at the moment. It's guiding us towards a more fulfilling and serene life, resonating with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and seamlessly integrating into our daily hustle. Incorporating these practices into our daily routines can transform the way we interact with the world. By keeping us grounded in the present, enhances our focus and decision making, leading to a more balanced and productive life. Rules 13. Purpose guiding your life. In the journey of life, the question, "What's my purpose?" often echoes in our minds. Stoicism, with its profound wisdom, illuminates this path, teaching us that our purpose is the guiding star in the vast sky of existence. It's not just a fleeting thought but a mission, infusing our daily actions with meaning and direction. Consider the words of Seneca, a Stoic philosopher. Our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know what harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. This notion of purpose ignites our passion and drive, empowering us to face life's hurdles with unwavering resolve. It's about waking up each day with a clear sense of why we do what we do, transforming our life's journey into a purpose-driven expedition. Rules 14. Continuous learning. Never stop growing. Picture life as an endless odyssey of growth and enlightenment. Stoicism prompts us to embrace perpetual learning, adopting the mindset of a lifelong student. It's akin to declaring, "I am forever learning from life's vast classroom." This philosophy of continuous learning sharpens our intellect, broadens our horizons, and refreshes our perspectives. Each new piece of knowledge adds a vibrant hue to the canvas of our life, enriching our narrative with depth and color. This quest for knowledge not only enriches our understanding, but also ensures that our journey through life remains an exciting and evolving adventure. Rules 15. Gratitude. Counting your blessings. Have you paused to reflect on the blessings that adorn your life? Gratitude is the soul's embrace and acknowledgement of the abundance surrounding us. It's about appreciating the people, experiences, and moments that enhance our existence. Echoing the words of Epictetus, another Stoic thinker, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This practice of gratitude redirects our focus from scarcity to abundance, filling our hearts with a sense of contentment and peace. It's a gentle reminder to express gratitude to the universe for all the wondrous experiences it offers, thereby enriching our life's tapestry with gratitude's golden threads. Rule 16. Patience, mastering the art of waiting. Imagine you're in a bustling city where everything moves at lightning speed. Amidst this chaos, patience stands out as a serene island. It's more than just waiting. It's about embracing calmness in the midst of delays and frustrations. Think of it as standing patiently in a long queue at your favorite coffee shop, not perturbed by the slow, moving line. This skill is crucial, akin to a shield guarding you against the arrows of stress and agitation. Patience allows you to observe, reflect, and make decisions from a place of tranquility rather than impulse. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This encapsulates the essence of patience, urging you to find contentment in the here and now, rather than being consumed by what's next. Rule 17. Kindness, small acts, big impact. Now let's switch our focus to kindness, a virtue that's like a gentle touch in a hard world. Kindness is the art of spreading warmth and compassion, not just to others, but also to yourself. It's akin to a small candle lighting up a dark room where even the smallest act can illuminate someone's day. It's choosing to be gentle, understanding, and compassionate in a world that often feels indifferent. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "Kindness is mankind's greatest delight," highlighting the profound impact kindness has not just on recipients, but also on those who practice it. This ripple effect of positivity can transform environments, relationships, and perspectives, making the world a little brighter, one act of kindness at a time. Rules 18. Courage. Facing your fears. Courage, a vital Stoic virtue. Courage is the strength to face your fears, not the absence of fear itself. It's like stepping into a storm, knowing the challenges ahead yet moving forward. Courage is acknowledging your fears, doubts, and uncertainties, but choosing to act despite them. It's the voice inside you that says, "I am scared, but I will not be stopped." This trait empowers you to confront life's hurdles, be it speaking your truth, standing up for your values, or pursuing your dreams. Epictetus, another Stoic thinker, once stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This emphasizes the role of courage in shaping our responses to life's challenges, encouraging us to meet them with resilience and determination. In conclusion, these Stoic virtues of patience, kindness, and courage are not just philosophical concepts, but practical tools for personal growth and fulfillment. By embracing patience, you learn to navigate life's delays with composure. Through acts of kindness, you create waves of positivity that uplift yourself and others. And with courage, you empower yourself to face your fears and overcome obstacles. As you embark on your journey of self-improvement, remember these lessons from Stoicism and let them guide you towards a more meaningful and contented life. Rules 19. Embracing a minimalist approach. In the realm of Stoicism, the principle of simplicity is akin to a tranquil harbor in a stormy sea. It's not merely about organizing your surroundings, but also about cultivating an uncluttered mind. Picture the process of simplifying your life as akin to the philosophy of Marie Kondo, where each element in your life is evaluated for its contribution to your well-being. By shedding the superfluous, you allow yourself to focus on the essentials, thereby reducing stress and enhancing clarity. This minimalist approach aligns seamlessly with the Stoic belief in focusing on what's within our control and letting go of the extraneous. As Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." In today's fast-paced world, embracing simplicity can be a powerful antidote to the chaos, bringing tranquility and focus. Rules 20. Building trust in relationships. In the Stoic journey, honesty is the bedrock upon which trust and integrity stand. It's comparable to the foundation of a robust structure, essential and unyielding. Honesty in Stoicism is not just about truthfulness in speech, but also in action. It's a commitment to authenticity, akin to a silent oath that says, "I hold honesty as my guiding star, unwavering in its light." This steadfastness in honesty fosters deep trust and strengthens bonds in all forms of relationships. In a world often clouded by half-truths and deception, being a beacon of honesty can transform your interactions and build lasting connections. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Honesty, therefore, is not just a moral choice, but a Stoic duty. Rules 21. Nurturing body and mind. Consider your body and mind as a sacred temple, as the Stoics did. A healthy lifestyle, from this perspective, is an act of reverence towards this temple. It encompasses not just physical activities and a balanced diet, but also the nurturing of mental and emotional well-being. Regular exercise and mindful eating are akin to rituals that honor the temple of our existence. Moreover, mental self-care, through practices like meditation and reflection, fortifies our inner resilience. This holistic approach to health is crucial in equipping us to face life's adversities with vigor and composure. In the words of Epictetus, It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Thus, caring for your body and mind is not just about personal well-being. It's a Stoic practice of preparing oneself for the vicissitudes of life with strength and serenity. Rules 22. Letting go of resentment. Imagine carrying a heavy stone in your hand, its weight constantly reminding you of its presence. This is akin to holding on to a grudge. Forgiveness, in the Stoic sense, is akin to opening your hand and letting that stone fall away. It's not about saying what was done is okay, but rather choosing to release yourself from the ongoing burden of anger and resentment. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it." This encapsulates the essence of forgiveness in Stoicism. It is a deliberate choice to prioritize your peace over clinging to past pains. It's a conscious decision to say, "I choose tranquility and freedom over the weight of past grievances." Rules 23. Treating others with dignity. Respect in Stoicism is akin to the Golden Rule, which is beautifully encapsulated in the words of Marcus Aurelius. What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee. This means treating others as you wish to be treated, recognizing the inherent worth and dignity in every individual, regardless of their background or beliefs. Respect is the cornerstone of harmonious coexistence, fostering understanding and unity in a world rich with diversity. It's a commitment to saying, "I acknowledge and honor the value in every person," thereby creating an environment where mutual respect flourishes. Rules 24. A brighter perspective. In the face of life's inevitable challenges, optimism is like a lighthouse guiding us through stormy seas. It's the unwavering belief that no matter how dire the situation, there is always a potential for improvement and positive change. Epictetus, another Stoic sage, advised, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well." This perspective encourages a positive outlook, even in the darkest times, fostering resilience and a hopeful heart. It's about maintaining a sunny disposition that not only uplifts your spirit, but also spreads positivity to those around you, like rays of sunshine piercing through the clouds. Rules 25. Responsibility. Embracing the role of life's captain. In the journey of life, embracing responsibility is akin to being the steadfast captain of your own ship. It's not just about acknowledging your choices, but deeply understanding that each decision and action is a brushstroke in the grand painting of your life. When you own up to your mistakes, it's not an admission of defeat, but a courageous act of learning and evolving. Think of responsibility as the pen in your hand, with which you author the unique story of your life. It's a commitment to integrity, a promise to yourself that every chapter, whether triumphant or challenging, is written with honesty and reflection. This concept echoes the Stoic belief in the power of personal agency, as famously stated by Epictetus. We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens. By adopting this mindset, you not only navigate your life with more clarity, but also cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. Rules 26. Balance. Crafting harmony in life's symphony. Visualize life as a symphony, where balance is the key to a harmonious composition. It's the art of ensuring that no single aspect, be it work, relationships, or personal growth, overwhelms the melody of your existence. This balance is crucial in preventing burnout and fostering a well-rounded, fulfilling life. It's about fine-tuning your daily activities, much like a maestro, to ensure that each note, each responsibility, resonates in harmony with the others. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Balance is about wisely allocating our time and energy, ensuring that we live fully in each moment, and nurturing all facets of our being. By striving for this equilibrium, you're not just surviving the day, today. You're thriving in a life that sings with purpose and joy. Rules 27. Focus the art of present engagement. In our modern world brimming with distractions, mastering the art of focus is akin to possessing a superpower. It's the ability to channel your energies and attention to the task at hand, resisting the siren calls of endless interruptions. This singular focus is not just about enhancing productivity, it's about being wholly present and engaged in the current moment. It's a declaration that says, "Here and now, I am fully immersed in what I am doing." This philosophy aligns with the Stoic practice of mindfulness and living in the present. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once said, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice." By cultivating focus, you're not merely completing tasks, you're experiencing life in its fullest, most vibrant form, where each action is intentional and meaningful. Rules 28. Humility. Embracing your imperfections. In the journey of life, humility stands as a beacon of strength, not weakness. It's akin to acknowledging, "I am imperfect and that's perfectly fine." This virtue is not just about recognizing our flaws, but also about understanding our limitations and accepting that we don't hold all the answers. It's akin to a student forever eager to learn, open to absorbing wisdom from every corner of life. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." In our modern world, where there's a constant race to prove oneself, humility allows us to pause, reflect, and grow. It teaches us to value others' perspectives and experiences, fostering a community of shared learning and mutual respect. Rules 29. Adaptability. Embrace the flow of life. Consider life as a river constantly flowing, ever changing, and full of twists and turns. Embracing adaptability is like becoming a master navigator on this river, skillfully adjusting your sails to the ever-changing winds. It's about acknowledging that change is the only constant and saying, "I am ready to adapt and evolve with life's dynamic currents." This approach is crucial in today's fast-paced world, where change is rapid and often unexpected. By embracing adaptability, we learn not just to survive, but to thrive amidst life's uncertainties, transforming potential obstacles into stepping stones for growth and success. Rules 30. Mindset. The power of perspective. The power of mindset is profoundly captured in the adage, "It's all in your head." Our mindset is the architect of our reality, shaping our experiences and perceptions. Adopting a growth mindset is like planting a seed of belief that effort and continuous learning can significantly enhance our abilities. It's about embracing the mantra, "Through dedication and perseverance, I can grow and evolve." This perspective is especially relevant in our contemporary society, where challenges and setbacks are often seen as roadblocks. By shifting our mindset, we can transform these challenges into valuable opportunities for personal development and resilience, embodying the Stoic principle of turning obstacles into pathways. Rules 31. Self-reflection. The mirror of the soul. Self. Reflection is akin to gazing into a mirror that reflects the essence of your soul. It involves a deliberate pause in the hustle of life to introspect, to delve deeply into the labyrinth of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Picture yourself saying, "I'm on a quest to understand the depths of my being." This process of self-reflection is not just an exercise in self-awareness, but a journey towards personal growth, better decision-making, and the discovery of inner peace. It's reminiscent of the Stoic practice of evening reflection, where philosophers like Seneca would examine their day, not to berate themselves for shortcomings, but to learn and grow. This introspection is a powerful tool, allowing you to align your actions with your values, and in doing so, find a serene harmony within. Rules 32. Acceptance of imperfection. Embracing your humanity. In the realm of Stoicism, the acceptance of imperfection is a vital step in embracing our humanity. It's akin to granting yourself the grace to be flawed, to acknowledge, "I am human, and my imperfections are part of my journey." This principle teaches us that striving for perfection is a Sisyphean task, an unattainable goal that can lead to endless dissatisfaction. Instead, it encourages us to learn from our mistakes, to view each error as a stepping stone towards growth. This echoes the teachings of Epictetus, who believed that our reactions to our imperfections are more important than the imperfections themselves. By accepting our flaws and learning from them, we can continue to grow and evolve, embracing the journey with all its ups and downs. Rules 33. Invest in learning, the currency of growth. Consider the pursuit of knowledge as an endless treasure hunt, where each piece of learning is a precious gem added to your trove. Investing in learning is a lifelong commitment to expanding your mind, acquiring new skills, and embracing diverse perspectives. It's a declaration of, I am dedicated to continual self-improvement. This pursuit of knowledge is not just about academic learning. It's about gaining wisdom and understanding, which are central to Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, saw learning as a way to equip oneself for life's challenges, to keep the mind sharp and resilient. By continuously investing in learning, you are not just expanding your intellectual horizons, but also nurturing a vibrant, adaptable, and resilient mind, ready to face the ever-changing tides of life. Rules 34. The art of admiration. Admiring others is not merely about acknowledging someone's talents or achievements. It's an act of recognizing and celebrating the unique qualities, skills, or accomplishments that individuals around us possess. Imagine looking at someone and thinking, I see your greatness and I honor it. This act of admiration is more than just a passive observation. It's an active engagement in building positive connections and fostering a supportive community. It's akin to the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who often spoke of the virtues of others, not just to praise them but to learn from them and to encourage a community of virtue and excellence. Rules 35. Unconditional love. Unconditional love is like an endless wellspring of affection, where you love someone deeply without any expectations or conditions. It's an expression that says, I love you for who you are, no matter what. This principle is not just about the warmth and belonging it brings. It's a testament to our capacity for profound connections, echoing the Stoic belief in the universal brotherhood of mankind. It's about seeing the intrinsic value in others and loving them for their essence, not just for what they can offer us or how they make us feel. Rules 36. Cultivating relationships. Cultivating relationships means investing time and effort in nurturing connections with family, friends, and loved ones. It's an affirmation that says, I value our bond, and I'll make an effort to strengthen it. This practice is not just about enriching your life with joy. It's a reflection of the Stoic principle of mutual support and cooperation. Just as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized the importance of social relations and the role of individuals in the larger community, we too must recognize that building meaningful relationships is a cornerstone of a well-lived life, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Rules 37. The art of respecting time. In the realm of Stoicism, time is viewed as a non-renewable treasure, and punctuality is its most sincere guardian. Embracing punctuality is not merely about being on time. It's a profound expression of valuing both your own time and that of others. It's akin to a silent declaration, I respect and honor our commitments by ensuring my timely presence. This practice of punctuality isn't just a courtesy, it's a cornerstone of reliability and trust in any relationship. As Seneca wisely stated, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Thus, punctuality is not just about time management, but about life management. Rules 38. The poise and elegance. Graciousness in the Stoic view is akin to a harmonious dance in the theater of social interactions. It's about maintaining a serene composure, even amidst the whirlwind of life's challenges. By embodying graciousness, you're essentially conveying, in the face of adversity, I choose to respond with grace and poise. This quality doesn't just exude a sense of elegance, It's a testament to one's maturity and inner strength. Graciousness, therefore, is not just about external appearances, but about cultivating an inner resilience that reflects in your interactions with the world. Rules 39. Savor the joy of the present. In the Stoic journey, the art of savoring moments is akin to cherishing the essence of life itself. It's about immersing oneself fully in the present, appreciating the small yet profound beauties that life offers. This practice is like a gentle reminder. Each moment is a precious gift, and I shall embrace its uniqueness. By savoring these moments, you're not just experiencing life. You're deepening your sense of contentment and mindfulness. As Marcus Aurelius once said, confine yourself to the present. In doing so, you're not just living, you're thriving in the true essence of life's fleeting moments. Rules 40. Caring for our planet. Environmental awareness is akin to the role of a conscientious steward, entrusted with the care of our shared home, Earth. This awareness is not merely about recognizing the beauty and fragility of our planet, but it involves actively making choices that reduce our ecological footprint and safeguard the environment for future generations. It echoes the Stoic principle of living in harmony with nature, as Marcus Aurelius once said, "What is good for the hive is good for the bee," or, by adopting environmentally conscious behaviors, we contribute to a sustainable and healthier world, aligning our actions with the greater good of our global community. Rules 41. A heart of giving. Generosity in the Stoic sense is comparable to an ever-flowing fountain of kindness and compassion. It transcends the mere act of giving. It embodies the spirit of sharing one's resources, be it time, wealth, or emotional support, freely and without the expectation of reciprocation. This selfless act resonates with the words of Seneca: "We should give as we would receive, cheerfully, quickly, and without hesitation." In practicing generosity, we not only aid others but also cultivate a sense of community and goodwill, reinforcing the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of contributing to the welfare of others. Rules 42. Harmony within. Inner peace, from a Stoic perspective, is akin to a tranquil oasis amidst the tumultuous seas of life. It represents the ability to maintain a state of calmness and serenity, even in the face of adversity and challenges. This concept is beautifully encapsulated in the words of Epictetus. He is the tranquil man who realizes that no one can hinder his purposes or disturb his serenity. Inner peace is not about the absence of conflict, but the ability to find solace and clarity within oneself. It enhances resilience, emotional well-being, and the capacity to navigate life's complexities with a serene and balanced mind. By cultivating inner peace, we not only improve our own lives but also positively influence those around us, embodying the Stoic ideal of living a virtuous and harmonious life. Rules 43. Integrity. Integrity stands as a steadfast pillar in the realm of trustworthiness, akin to a lighthouse guiding ships through foggy waters. It involves the harmonious alignment of your actions with your core values, ensuring that honesty prevails even in solitude. Picture yourself as a guardian of your principles, unwavering in your commitment to do what is morally right, regardless of the circumstances. This steadfast adherence to integrity not only cements trust but also garners respect in both personal and professional spheres. To illustrate this, consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic known for his unwavering integrity. Despite immense pressure and life-threatening challenges, Cato remained steadfast in his principles, embodying the true essence of integrity. Rules 44. Navigating storms with poise. Calmness in Stoicism is akin to being the unshaken captain of a ship amidst a raging storm. It is the art of maintaining composure and grace under the most pressing of circumstances. Imagine yourself in the eye of a storm, yet keeping a clear mind and a steady heart, unswayed by the chaos that surrounds you. This serene state of mind not only enhances your decision-making abilities, but also elevates your leadership qualities. Reflect upon the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, who, as a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, faced immense turmoil, yet remained a paragon of calmness, demonstrating that tranquility of mind is the greatest asset in times of distress. Rules 45. Curiosity. Curiosity in the context of Stoicism is like an ever-burning flame, constantly illuminating the path to knowledge and understanding. It is the relentless pursuit of learning, the eagerness to explore and question the world around us. Envision yourself as an explorer, always open to new ideas and endless possibilities, never ceasing to be amazed by the wonders of the universe. This insatiable curiosity not only keeps your mind actively engaged, but also fosters a spirit of continuous personal growth. Think of Zeno of Citium, and the founder of Stoicism, whose profound curiosity led him to establish one of the most influential schools of philosophy, encouraging us to always seek knowledge and truth. Rules 46. Unleashing the wellspring within. Empowerment is akin to discovering a hidden well of strength and confidence within oneself. It involves recognizing and harnessing your unique abilities to not only achieve personal goals, but also to effect positive change in the world around you. Picture yourself as a sculptor, with empowerment being your chisel, carving out a path to success and fulfillment. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote underscores the importance of self-awareness and learning in the journey of empowerment. By listening to our inner voice in the world, we can better understand our potential and use it to overcome life's hurdles and challenges. Rules 47. The art of adapting and thriving. Resourcefulness is the skill of being a masterful problem solver, akin to having a Swiss Army knife in the toolkit of life. It's about creatively navigating through obstacles, using limited resources to their utmost potential. Imagine yourself as a navigator, steering through uncharted waters, where resourcefulness is your compass, guiding you to find innovative solutions. This skill is not just about surviving but thriving in the face of adversity. In the words of Seneca, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." This sentiment perfectly encapsulates the essence of resourcefulness, the courage to face challenges head-on and find paths where none seem to exist. Rules 48. The courage to be your true self. Vulnerability is about opening the gates of your heart, allowing others to witness your true, unfiltered self. It's a journey of honesty and transparency, where you embrace your imperfections and share them with the world. Imagine yourself as a tree, with vulnerability being the roots that ground you and connect you deeply with others. It's about saying, "I am not afraid to show my true colors, to connect and build trust." Vulnerability is not a weakness but a strength, fostering genuine connections and trust. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This quote beautifully captures the essence of vulnerability, embracing and loving your true self and others, creating deep and meaningful connections in our modern lives. Rules 49. Balance mind-body-spirit harmony. In the pursuit of a harmonious life, the concept of balance is paramount, especially for men between the ages of 30 and 65, who often juggle multiple responsibilities. Balance in mind, body, and spirit is akin to conducting a symphony of well-being, where each element plays a crucial role in creating a harmonious melody. It's about nurturing every aspect of your being, ensuring that your mental, physical, and spiritual health are in sync. Imagine it as a commitment to oneself, echoing the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This approach to life encourages a holistic and fulfilling existence, where balance acts as the cornerstone of overall wellness and happiness. It's a reminder that in the modern hustle, taking time to align these aspects is not just beneficial, but essential for a contented life. Rules 50. Mindful consumption. Mindful consumption, particularly in today's consumer-driven society, is a vital practice. It's about being a discerning curator of your life, carefully selecting what you consume, be it food, media, or products. This practice involves a heightened awareness of the impact of these choices on your well-being and the environment. It's akin to adopting the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who advised, ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? By aligning your values with your choices, you're not just making decisions for yourself, but also contributing to a more sustainable world. Mindful consumption is a call to action, urging you to choose wisely and thoughtfully, recognizing that each choice shapes not only your life but also the world around you. It's a step towards personal and global sustainability, a testament to living a life that's not only good for oneself, but also respectful of the world we inhabit.